Olio to Heidi Girolamo. Former leader Vincent Tarzia will stay on the front bench looking after sport, recreation and racing. Sam Telfer's been dropped from Treasury to make way for Ben Hood, but will look after transport, infrastructure and local government. A second federal government minister has referred their use of entitlements for auditing as the opposition leader offers to sit down to work through reform on the issue. Attorney General Michelle Rowland has joined Communications Minister Annika Wells in referring expenses to the Independent Parliamentary Expenses Authority. A 6.7 magnitude earthquake has rocked northeastern Japan, triggering a tsunami warning. It comes after a larger quake in the same region on Monday. And there's a food recall for McCain's cheese and bacon pizza pockets due to the presence of foreign matter, namely plastic, which has been found by a consumer. The product has been available for sale at Woolies, Coles and independent food retailers, including IGA. Turning to 5AA sport, and Dave Warner is throwing his support behind Usman Khawaja to be recalled for the third Ashes test. The 38-year-old missed the Brisbane test through a back spasm, but Warner says pressure will be on his old opening partner if he returns in Adelaide.
You still have to score runs, and you would deserve it if you keep, scoring runs and the selectors stick by you. Not by chance he's in this position now. He's 38 years of age. He knows what's required. We're adults. We have these conversations behind closed doors.
The teams will fly into Adelaide tomorrow. Jack Billings has signed with the Western Bulldogs as a development coach. It'll be a two-pronged job for the 29-year-old former Saint, who will also play in the VFL for Footscray. And Spain remains top of FIFA's Women's World Rankings. The Matildas are 15th after wins over New Zealand and Wales. Now checking 5AA traffic.
At Darlington, a smash on the Southern Expressway to look out for. It's as you're heading outbound just past Seacombe Road, really big delays as you're going up the hill today. More delays at Mile End with a burst Watermain South Road near the Thurby Theatre and Glenelg East to Crash Diagonal Road near Hardy Avenue. Camera this afternoon to look out for Maya Road at Lonsdale. Speed limits around some SA schools are dropping to 40 kilometres an hour during school drop-off and pick-up times from November. Find out more at dit.sa.gov.au. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
To the weather, hot and 37 today before a cooler change. Sunny and 27 tomorrow, partly cloudy and 23 for Sunday and Monday, and heating up again during the week. Right now, 36. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News tonight.
Thanks, I'm Alice Monfries. Tonight, summer's here. Adelaide swelters through our first real day of extreme heat. SA's record-breaking flu season, a super surge in cases. Freshly minted opposition leader Ashton Hearn unveils her new shadow cabinet. New mobile phone detection camera locations revealed, and some very good news about dark chocolate. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Setting the agenda for South Australia. This is 5AA, always Adelaide. The 5AA Sports Show. Rowey,
I am flabbergasted.
And Timmy G.
Absolute sports festival. As we've heard in the news, a steamy, humid, hot arvo as the Christmas, party season goes up a gear. And we've got a massive show too. Looking forward to Alex Carey. He joins us in rare form. But friends from the Reds, Matt Weston, 36's GM of basketball. They're up tonight. Cannot wait for that game. But we love this. We love your calls, your text and your interaction. Get to it now, 8223 Don't care what the topic, whether it's sport or not. We have the last bottle of Rusden Black Gut Shiraz to give away, and it is a vintage that you will want to win. Put that under the Christmas tree. Rusden Black Guts, 8223 as I welcome my co-commentator, Scotty Campriali, in the tear for Timmy G, who's on the team bus for the Nova/5AA Network's Christmas entertainment show in the Barossa.
Do you reckon they'll have it on?
Nah.
No.
Their care factor would be... Well, it's a bit like if you're a house painter, you don't want to paint.
Yeah.
You were a plumber or electrician, you don't want to... whatever your field of endeavour is, when you're on a break or on a Christmas show,
Not
it's
interested.
off. It's over. Turn off. But don't turn us off.
And this is your last show too for the year. So
yes. Yep.
if you want to jump on and Wish you
Bag
Merry
me?
Christmas. No, wish you Merry Christmas.
Okay,
Have a good
yeah,
break.
that would be good.
be
wouldn't it?
nice.
I don't think that's what will happen, but if you do, that'd be great. We've got plenty of texts. We love the interaction. Now, we know the third test starts Wednesday at Adelaide Oval. England are due to fly in over the weekend. We've just heard it's going to be tomorrow. They'll be in a private jet. There'll be a motorcade to an undisclosed five-star hotel. You know, they'll swan it around. They'll swim in the pool. They'll wear their budgie smugglers. They'll drink and eat beautifully. I just hope they do this on the team bus on the way or on the team plane. Get a new game plan, get new tactics and a brand new attitude and bring your best for this test because you have been nothing short of woeful. Now, because it's my last show, I would have liked to put another word in there, but it would rhyme with Eartha Kitt.
Well,
Wouldn't it be hard to work out what they have been? Eartha Kitt.
Yeah, well, they have. Well, they've lost both tests with 8 wickets both times. I mean, it's just been
The first test in 2 days.
Oh, I just wanted to be competitive.
That's what I want. I
5
want to beat
days.
the Poms at their best,
Yeah.
Campo.
Give us 5 days of good, and it's going to be hot, so
Yeah.
that'll be the other thing. Oh, do they like it? Are they get a bit sunburned? They're lily white.
But bring your best. Listen, you've won in a premiership. You've played for Carlton. Would you like to win a premiership by 119 points, or would you like to win it like just fighting to the last minute?
Oh. Good question. Well, on
No, but you want to beat. You'd want to beat Collingwood at their absolute
Absolutely.
best. I'm a Nord man. I wanted to beat Port at their absolute best.
but I would like going into day 5 knowing I've got seven
that's
or eight
true.
wickets in my hand.
That's true. Davey Warner's a bit the same. There's a big debate on Uzi. Should he or shouldn't he? Is he in? Is he out? There is no way, as long as my big bucket points to the ground, I'm anywhere near putting Uzi back in. Here's Dave Warner.
Still have to score runs, and you would deserve it if you keep, scoring runs and the selectors stick by you. Not by chance he's in this position now. He's 38 years of age. He knows what's required. We're adults. We have these conversations behind closed doors.
Now, Davey, you're in the media. You didn't say anything there. You didn't even sit on a picket fence. You didn't even give an opinion. You didn't say whether he's in or is he out. Say something, son. If you're going to wear that hat and look like an idiot, say something.
Well, I guess he was somewhat beat around the bush, didn't he?
Well, it is his
He said,
team, mate.
oh, well, he's
I get
38,
that.
he knows what it is. They're having conversations behind closed doors. I'm with
Same
you.
conversations he had last year
Correct.
with Dave.
So you might have thought he might have just teed off.
Yeah. But Dave, that's what we want. Come on. That's how you played, swashbuckling.
Yep.
Say something.
Give us...
Take the hat off and just give us something. As Pup Clark did. He was a bit more forthright.
And I know that might be hard on Uzi because he's had a wonderful career and been a big player, and he wasn't really spoken about. His spot wasn't spoken about, but things have changed. I don't know if I would go back to that, but I do think the selectors will.
He reckons they will. So the only way he can get in is Inglis is out. Now, that's tough on Inglis. I wouldn't have put him in the first place.
Yeah.
But you can't put him in and then drop him. You got to pick and stick to a degree. That would mean Head would go back to the 5 spot and Uzi opens. Why would they do that, Campo?
Well, I guess as a coach and the selection committee, they'll go back over history and say, look, he's been, a pretty staunch player, for us.
He's a great cricketer when he's fit and in form.
But, they've had, and this is what happens, as you know, in coaches, what they've been, their hand was forced to have a look at something else, which is they probably haven't, to be fair, haven't had to worry about that, have they? Really, with the Australian cricket team.
Yep.
And even from a bowling perspective, Cummins has always been there, Hazelwood's always been there, and Starkey's
Mitch
always
Stark.
there. But now they've gone, they went Doggett, then they went Nisa, but so Lyon out. So they've started to try and, I guess, have a look at perhaps what the future might look like. But, look.
2-0 up. Put it to bed with this third test.
Yeah, so is that their mentality? Uzi helps us win. No, Uzi helps us win. Inglis out. And then we actually stiffen up that. We get Cummings, Lyons, and like 3 experienced players to get it done, knock it over.
They might be thinking like that. Now, who's putting Uzi in? Are you Uzi in or are you Uzi out? 8223 0000. We'll just do a quick straw poll to 4:30. As I said, I got that last bottle of Rusden Black Gut Shiraz to give away, and it is a vintage that you will want. Adelaide 36ers take on Melbourne United at home tonight. It's a top 2 clash. This will be a belter. Have you been to the Sixers?
No, not since they've been at the entertainment centre.
My God, it is the hottest ticket in town. It is the best ticket in town. It rocks. When they're playing well, they go bunter.
Yeah, it would have been nice if it was a home game last week. They come from 20 points down.
They did. Well, that was against the Wildcats in Perth. That was a great win. And we've got a superstar. We've got a number of them, but Bloody Bryce Cotton, he's not bad. He's talking about staying in the moment.
If you watch all these other teams, you know, things can happen where teams can go in a skid where they lose 4 or 5 games in a row. I'm not saying that will or won't be us, but that just means you have to make sure you stay locked in.
That sporting term we've heard, and other head coaches tell me, stay in the moment. What does that mean?
Well, what it means is essentially just play what the situation is. Don't worry about what the end result is.
Play what's in front of you.
Don't worry about what's happened in the last 3 quarters. Stay in terms of, we got the ball, what do I need to execute at this point in time?
Just worry about the next Haggett.
Correct.
And what you do with that Haggett.
Correct.
Gee, that'd be a good way to play. Wished I had it.
Well, it's easier said than done.
Yeah, no, it takes an elite professional to stay in the moment.
Well, and I mean, if you look,
all of us get forward of this. If you're tennis, you've got to win the next point. Then I've got.
But sometimes that's easier because that's an individual sport, Rowey. So all you're worrying about is yourself.
Yep.
But when you're playing on a team sport, with basketball, there's 5, AFL there's 18. So people go, oh, how can the coach not get him in? Well, you're trying to get 18 players on the field in the right headspace, executing the same thing.
Yeah, it's a big thing, isn't it? Staying in the moment, 822 300 00. Were you good at it? And who's the best athlete that does? They're building the 36ers. I wish them well tonight. It'll be great. Reds have their original rivalry. It's first Melbourne victory tomorrow night. It is at Amy Park, and our star captain is Craig Goodwin.
Form kind of goes out the window when you play against Melbourne Victory when it's for us. So, you know, coming off the back of 2 losses, we need to turn it around. We need to get a result in this game, and we have to go there willing to fight.
You have to, Goody. You have to win.
Is there original round like our sort of Carlton Collingwood showdown, Crows Port? Is that the same sort of mentality they have?
But they've always called this the original rivalry. Like it's been for years and years and years. So it's probably been longer than Crows and Port.
Does it have the same build-up, though? Does it have the same build-up?
There's a hatred.
Yeah.
There's a real... Oh, yeah, there's a real... And it's more the fans. So for some reason, Victorians hate us. I don't know why. Probably because we're so good.
And you beat them.
If we have a chip on our shoulder and we hate back, it's a great rivalry. It's tomorrow night. Let's hope the Reds can win that. Their stone, motherless bottom Melbourne victory. Now, we touched on this, Camp. I'd love you to get an opinion on it because he was your board of directors when you were down there. Mark Rasciuto's 12-year term or reign on the Crows board is up. He has stepped aside. And South Australian Commissioner of Police, Grant Stevens, is his replacement. Now this isn't a members-elect. This is the board-elect. It's got to be signed off due to the Constitution by the AFL.
Yep.
So they would have nominated Grant Stevens. The AFL would have ratified it. He's been ratified. He's on the board. Here's Grant Stevens.
Just be part of a team and contribute as best as I can based on my experience and what I can do to complement the team. One thing I will say is, the commentary around Grant Stevens replacing Mark Rasciuto, I think we both offered very different opportunities to support the board. I'm never going to sort of have a crack at Mark in terms of his football skill versus mine. My last game of competitive footy was in year 8.
Yeah. Now, what he's mentioning there is a board needs, amongst other things, diversity. Good corporate governance, but diversity is the key. And I understand Grant saying that, and people think, well, Roo's out and Grant's in. That's not a one-for-one. Well, it's not, because Neil Baum was parachuted in on the board, and that's a great replacement. And so too was James Gallagher with his business and his footy cred. So they've more than covered off Roo, haven't they?
So Neil Barman will be the football director?
I'd say he will be, yeah. Well, they got him in knowing that Roo's last year, the Constitution says you can't go any longer than 12 years, but you do need diversity. Look, I think it's a solid appointment. He is a very, very impressive man, like just a champion fella. Imagine his leadership, his governance, his compliance and all those sort of things. But if I look at that board, you've got Linda Fellows. Now, Linda was also a commissioner, the assistant commissioner to Grant. So you know what I mean? Look, and Linda brings a different set of skills. I get that, as does Grant. But, I would have thought, a corporate lawyer or a really good accountant, maybe they've got a couple of those, I get that. Or in the building game, we've just spent $60 million, someone with that sort of acumen.
Yeah, well...
Anyway, he's in, he'll be great.
Well, I think that, they probably bring different strengths as well.
They do.
Linda, has been around a long time. She was on the board when I was there, so and she did a wonderful job there. Roo, is playing career speaks for itself. And then when he was as a football director, he was always there. He was always front and centre. You know, he was always, ringing to find out what was going on, which is what you need in that role. You need to know the heartbeat of what's going on day to day, not just at a high level.
That's it. And the doors he could open because his Mark Prosciutto would have been enormous. So Roo steps aside. That's it. If you're a Crows person, have your say about that for Rusden Blackguts. I just thought, look, it's the festive season. This topic here has got nothing to do with sport, but you can weave sport into it if you like. We're full into the festive season. As we said, we've got our Nova 5AA Christmas show in the Barossa Valley, and I'd say the Barossa Valley is one of the best wine regions in the world. You've been around, done a lot. Our test starts on Wednesday. I'd say our test wicket, one of the best in the world, without a doubt. Certainly the Oval is. The Algal Bloom is lifting. That golf, one of the best golfs in the world. It's a warm 35. It's not too hot, not too cold, not too steamy, not too humid. Probably got the best climate in the world. Adelaide, probably the best city of Australia. Australia's probably the best country in the world.
Put on the best golf tournament.
Put on the best
world.
golf tournaments. Do I need to go on? By the length of the straight, we're the best. So what do you love about our state? What do you love about SA? What sport do you love? What's put us on the map? It's Christmas time. Let's have a bit of fun. It's not a massive topic.
Yeah.
Whether we get a call or not, I don't know. But what will lure them here will be the Rusden Blackgut Shiraz. Now, I've hand-picked this vintage. This isn't just a Rusden Blackguts. This has got some age on it.
Okay.
And when you get some age on a Rusden and you get it down your tonsils, the second glass is like, oh, wowee, oh, boy, wow. You get a better beard than me, and you get hair where you don't need it.
And it'll be very nice on Christmas Day.
It will be very nice.
You decanter it and get it ready to...
Get on the blower, 8223 0000. Campo joins us. Looking forward to Alex Carey giving him his time. He's a very busy man. But Friends is coming on. Isha Gua. Now, I didn't promote Isha. She's got a big function here. All the stars are coming over the weekend. Cricket shows are plenty. Isha's got a ripper. But love your calls. We are interactive. 8223 0000.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
David Penberthy and Will Goodings.
Everybody stay safe. Playing beach cricket down at hopefully our algal-free beaches with the kids.
5AA Breakfast.
I hope that everybody gets a break. I know that not everybody will. I see we've got our mate some Sapol over there. I found the donut stand.
Adelaide's leading breakfast show.
We hope you get some good family and friend downtime. We'll do it all again next year, mate. Looking forward to it.
Returning January 19.
Merry Christmas all.
On 5AA. Always Adelaide.
Hi, I'm Steve Wormald from Walco Liners and Covers out at Paraka. We're a manufacturing business. So far as advertising, we've done a few things. Print, magazines, a couple of spots on TV, but we'd never done radio. Contacted 5AA and were teed up with James Wellham and thought we'd give it a go. Very much James's pitch was that quite distinct from a radio show with music. A talk show, advertising that comes in on chat show will be more like a testimonial. So that was quite attractive to me to give that a go and actually be personally endorsed, I suppose, by the talk show. 5AA is the only one in town. We gave it a go. That was 2016.
To get your message out there and grow your business, visit 5AA.com.au and hit the Advertise With Us link for more information.
Recapture your sense of adventure today in the award-winning RAV4 at the new Jarvis Toyota Brighton Road, Somerton Park. With class-leading safety as standard, enjoy improved fuel economy with RAV4's leading two-wheel drive or all-wheel drive hybrid electric models. RAV4 is in stock and ready to go. Come and experience the difference and take a test drive today at the new Jarvis Toyota Brighton Road, Somerton Park.
Down the stairs, just off North Terrace, there's a place where the lights are low, the felt is fast and the beer flows cold. It's the Empire Bar and Pool. A underground escape, not your average pub, Rowey.
No, it's not. It is a ripper, this one. The Empire Bar and Pool boasts 12 pub-size 8-ball tables, 16 American 9-ball beasts, 2 elite Chinese snooker tables. They got private areas for hire. There's catering options. There's booth seating. Turns into a casual catch-up to something that ends up, pretty much legendary. You might end up really sideways with a pool cue around your ears.
Well, that's not ideal.
Nah.
But for big nights to laid-back sessions, Empire Bar and Pool is where mates meet, rivals are made, and memories are chalked up one frame at a time.
It's a great joint. Empire Bar and Pool. Basement, it's 2 Gresham Street, City. Easy to find. It's open 7 days a week.
Who wants to go on a holiday? Dreaming of your next getaway? With Travel Auctions, the choice is yours. From powered sites for caravanners to holiday cabins, relaxing cruises and hotel escapes, there's something for everyone. And here's the best part. You bid the price you want to pay. With Travel Auctions, it's as simple as placing your bid, and if you are successful, hello holiday. Travelauctions.com.au or call 1300 656573. No hidden fees, just great deals.
Hi, I'm Lynn Andrews. For over 50 years, we, the Lynn Andrews team, have specialised in commercial and residential property management. But above all, we specialise in people, helping to make life easier for investors and tenants. Everyone is treated with empathy and respect. It's the way we do business. It's the Lynn Andrews way. For residential and commercial property management, we're here to help you. Visit lynnandrews.com.au.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
And I know that might be hard on Ozzy because he's had a wonderful career and been a big player, and he wasn't really spoken about. His spot wasn't spoken about, but things have changed. I don't know if I would go back to that, but I do think the selectors will.
Yeah, that's Pup Clark. We had him on yesterday about Uzi. Would you have him in or out this third test? 8223 Got that Rusden Black Gut Shiraz to give away. It is a magnificent vintage. You won't want to miss that. Very shortly, your calls. But firstly, here's what's happening with our roads.
Afternoon at Darlington, a smash on the Southern Expressway near Seacombe Road. Really solid delays outbound through there. Another collision to look out for. This one's at Glen Osmond, Port Rush Road at the bottom of the freeway. And big delays with the burst water main at Mile End today, South Road near Carlton Parade, just near the FIVEAA Theatre. Cameras, Blacks Road, Gillis Plains and Berrima Road at Shadow Park. Get stinking hot deals at BWS, like a case of Bolter Easy Hazy cans for $51, save 10. And Sunday, T's and C's apply. Choose to drink wise. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Unique home style pies, sausage rolls and donuts. They're simply the best. Unique foods. Any good texts on the Unique Foods home text line? Not really.
Not right at this point in time.
So everyone's on their Christmas dinner. They all must be on the bus with Timmy G.
Maybe. There's one there that says, normally you need a thick ear, Rowey, but Merry Christmas and have a good break.
Yeah. Oh, God. Did you ever get a thick ear from your dad?
I did.
Backhand is whack.
Yeah.
And your ear rings like there's
anymore.
no tomorrow. No, you can't. That's good. Have your say. Let's go to Roger at Winvale. Hello, Rog.
How you going, dudes?
Hello, mate.
Just want to thank you for a good year of sport.
Good
and
man.
It's the best sports show, and I listen to it every night. And I just want to wish you all a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, well done.
Go the bloody Power this year.
Yeah, well done.
Next year.
Go the Power next year?
Next year.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your report, man. You were going good till you mentioned that.
Yeah, I know. I buggered you up, didn't I?
You did, Rog.
No,
Good man.
go the Crows as well.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, mate. You're a good fella, Rog. Keep listening. Hello, David Alberton.
G'day, fellas. Look, I'd put Head back to 5, but I wouldn't bring Kawaja in. McSweeney got that 200 against the Poms in Canberra. I would be bringing him back in. It's time for some generational change, and let's make a move. I wouldn't say we've got the series secured, but I reckon we're pretty confident we're going to hold on to the Ashes. So while he's in form, bring him back in, back him in and get him through and head back to 5, but I wouldn't bring Kawaja back in.
Yeah, nor would I, Dave. Good point. Uzi's not going to get much love, is he?
Well, does he? I guess not deserve is not the right word because he hasn't really played this, for a little while. They haven't had a lot of form line, has they?
Here's the thing. If you love him that much and he's been such a stalwart and he's equivalent to a Steve Waugh that got a send-off and a Greg Chappell and Ian Chappell, if you rate him like that, I'm the same. I'm not into send-offs. I'm the same. If we're 4-0 up and his home deck is the SCG. Give him a goodbye game there. But again, why would you give away a baggy green?
Well, yeah, well, potentially. And are you giving it away to a debutant, or are you giving it away to someone who's, is around the mark? But I think they'll go, like we said in the opener, Rowey, I think they'll go, we need to win this test, make it 3, put it out of action, and then maybe they go, you know what, get him in, put him, Cummings and Lyons in, get the experience in, get the job done, and then maybe they go back to it for the last 2.
Couple of texts here. Look, I don't have anything forthright or anything good to say or any comment really, but I am still listening. That's a good text. Going to be very hot for the test next week.
Yes.
Cannot wait. Love Adelaide. It's the best test. And look, you're right. I think it's going to be 30. Does that suit us? Yeah, well, I think it's going to be 36 on Wednesday and about 37 or 38 on Thursday.
How do you reckon they're going to go in the back of the member stand with 36 degrees?
Oh, God, the beer will be flowing. But it's going to be interesting. They shaved the Gabba down to 3 mil. It's generally 8. Ours is always 8. Be interesting to see whether it was an admin test that Gabba won. It needed to go because the 2-day test before. Be interesting to see what we do. And Hoffy will tell us. We'll get him on next week. He'll tell us, this is the pitch. This is what it will do. This is how it'll go.
Okay.
Best test, isn't it?
It is.
Cannot wait. Love your calls. Please keep them coming in. We've got that Ruston Black Guts Shiraz to give away for best caller. 8223 Looking forward to this. Alex Carey, we spoke to him at the start of the week. We said we'd love to chat to you before the test week. He has freed up a little bit of time for us. He's an absolute ripper. Had an absolute belter of a second test.
How good was he last night?
He was great. After the break, Alex Carey.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Win the ultimate beachfront lifestyle with the St John Christmas Home Lottery. The incredible $5 million grand prize includes a breathtaking Semaphore Esplanade home, plus $250,000 in cash. Spread across 3 levels, this luxurious home features panoramic ocean views, a stunning pool, underground cinema and wine cellar. Enter now for your chance to win the ultimate $5 million beachfront grand prize. Buy your tickets now at stjohnlottery.com.au. Licence M14834. Terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
Hi, Brett Ebert here for Mawson Lakes Mazda. There's a lot to like about Mawson Lakes Mazda. They'll take care of you with next day servicing, complimentary loan car, vacuum and wash. And your breakfast or lunch is on them. Your car gets the love too with their state-of-the-art service centre, brimming with top-trained mechanics. At Mawson Lakes Mazda, they'll look after your car and look after you. Mawson Lakes Mazda, just a short drive from the city.
You've selected your block up on the river. Your mind is buzzing with ideas. This is going to be the best river home ever. Raised high, breezes flowing, great times ahead. But first, you need to walk through the Selector Homes display village and let your design ideas flow. Selector Homes have been creating holiday homes for over 25 years, and they are experts in building pole homes. Selector Homes and Building Solutions Display Village, Port Wakefield Road, Burton. Visit selectorhomes.com.au.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth DeBars from A&MF SA. Nurses and midwives care deeply about our patients. That's why we must take action, because doing nothing would cause far greater harm. So we're saying no more to being undervalued, no more to unsafe workplaces and burnout, no more to a system that risks the quality of patient care. Standing up for nurses and midwives means standing up for the care we all deserve. It's time for the state government to show respect. Visit respectnursesandmidwives.com.
Authorised by Elizabeth DeBars, ANMFSA, Religion, South Australia.
Hey Strikers fans, JC Sanger here. I'm fired up for a massive summer of KFC Big Bash at Adelaide Oval. Get festive as your Strikers face the Melbourne Stars on Tuesday, December 23, with high-energy cricket, Christmas fun, a kids zone and more. The perfect family night. Junior tickets from $7, adults from $34. Join us Tuesday, December 23 at Adelaide Oval. Secure your tickets at adelaidestrikers.com.au. Adelaide Strikers, our city, our team.
This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, I'm Kendall Brettig. Carlton great Stephen Silvani has vowed to keep fighting to clear his son Tom's name after he was convicted of rape. Brittany Higgins has been officially declared bankrupt despite a multi-million-dollar payout from taxpayers. Another federal government minister has referred their use of entitlements for auditing, and Brisbane will play host to a swimming event with a difference tonight as Australia's top swimmers hit the pool outside under lights. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Darlington, a smash in the Southern Expressway near Seacombe Road. Pretty solid delays heading outbound at the moment. Another collision at Glen Osmond, Port Rice Road at the bottom of the freeway. And mile end to Burst Watermain South Road near Campo, that's just close to the FIVEAA Theatre there. Busy for the drive home, Marion Road at Anzac Highway with the camera at North East Road, St Agnes. Moving house is hard. Origin is making it a little easier by helping you move electricity, natural gas and internet in one easy call. Origin. All kinds of useful. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Hot tonight and the chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow, a high of 27. At the moment, 37. More news at 5 o'clock on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Certainly is. We've got a bottle of Rusden Black Guts to give away and a big half hour coming up. Kes very shortly, but friends is Adelaide United's gun. Ishigua after 5. Is she one of the best commentators in the game?
I think she's got well balanced.
She is terrific. Matt Weston from the 36ers. But the third test, well, it's in Adelaide. It starts Wednesday, and our next guest, well, he had an enormous influence on both wins. I speak of our test keeper, Alex Carey. Kes, welcome.
G'day, Rowey. G'day, Campo. Thanks for having me on.
Let's talk about the first two tests. We haven't spoken since. Great wins, both different tests, but both great team efforts.
Yeah, they certainly were. Ebbed and flowed at times throughout, and we obviously know the amazing innings that Trav pulled off over in Perth. But a real, quality effort from our bowlers to, I guess, keep us in that test match when we didn't have the best first innings with the bat, but as good teams do, they find ways, and we did that over there. And I thought we probably put the Brisbane test together a little bit better, for us to bowl England out and then put a big score on the board was fantastic without anyone getting 100 as well. So the batters will be hungry to cash in on some decent starts from last week. And then, again, another solid bowling performance with a little run chase at the end. So, as you mentioned, in different fashions, but nonetheless, we're very happy to get those two victories.
Yeah, and our bowling stocks have been terrific, led by one fella in particular. We had the great Ricky Ponting on our show yesterday with Leith Forest. If you missed it, Alex, have a listen to this.
That's Kerry's best ever game. I know he made 100 a couple of years ago at the MCG, but I don't think I've seen a better keeping performance, maybe ever in a test match.
High praise, Kes.
Yeah, it is. No, look, Ricky's. It's nice to hear those words coming from a legend. Also, understand my job's not done. We've still got 3 big matches to go. So, was out there having a catch today with Tim Nielsen on the beautiful Adelaide Oval, and really looking forward to getting out there next Wednesday.
You upset their rhythm by coming up to the stumps. How do you practice keeping to someone like Boland and those quicks? Is that something that you can practice, or you just got to put the helmet on, get up there and just hope for the best?
Yeah, I think, at that pace, it's all in the match. But you do drills and you train certain techniques, I guess, that you hope will hold up when you do come up to the stumps to fast bowling. I probably don't train too differently, keeping to Nathan Lyon than I do to one of the quick bowlers. I think you've got to have really good basics, and as young kids, it's all about the basics really, and then let your instincts take over in the game. So for the bowling attack to allow me to come up to the stumps, it's never what a fast bowler wants, but for them to hit brilliant areas, keep us in the game behind the wicket. Steve Smith's catch as well was unbelievable. So it's a bit of a team effort, that one. But back to the question, it's probably a little bit too hard to jump in the nets when they're bowling in training. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's really instinct in the game, which makes it even better, Kes. I know you're so modest. But who makes the call? So do you make the call yourself? You just put the helmet on and get up there? Does the bowler signal to you, hey, look, Joe Root's a metre out of the crease? Does Steve Smith say, hey, get up there? Or is it a combination of two? Or is it really just left to you?
No, it's a combination of all of it. I think at times we might be thinking it behind the stumps and the bowler's not thinking it, then we'll suggest it. Again, at times the bowler might be thinking it and we're not thinking it behind the stumps. And then again, you've got an amazing support staff off the ground, watching every ball, thinking about plans, and it might come from them as well. So it's a combination. I think, having the captain, Steve Smith, the standing captain, standing next to me a fair bit, we're always talking about the game. It sounds like Paddy Cummins might be back around, which is going to be fantastic, and I won't be keeping up to the stumps to him.
Fair call too, Kez. Now, I'm interested, the pink ball versus the red ball. Obviously now the red ball test here in Adelaide. Do you prefer that, or are you happy to go back to the pink ball and do the sort of day-night test here in Adelaide?
Oh, I probably don't prefer either. Yep. I just love playing here in Adelaide. We've only played one red ball game one red ball game since I've been in the test squad against the West Indies. Other than that, it's all been the pink ball, and we always do a fantastic job here. In saying that, Brisbane was great to play pink ball cricket up there. The sun's out. It was a great atmosphere. I think we've got the best ground in the world, and it doesn't matter what ball is played. It's going to be an amazing game, and the crowd will always be there. So probably more of a question for the crowd, what they prefer. As players, we love coming to Adelaide, as I mentioned. And, I play a lot of Sheffield Shield cricket in the daytime here. Yeah. So, I think Hoffy, I heard before, Hoffy will put together a great test wicket. It's going to be quite hot as well, so that might play a little bit of a role in itself. But, no preference. I just love the whole week, the lead up, family and friends. You guys talking about the game, it's an amazing week here in Adelaide.
Well,
love it.
The niggle, we love it. We saw a little bit of it in the back. Do you actually, a bit like the AFL guys, Kez, and you've played, I reckon you might have done some celebrations when you put one through the big sticks over the journey, but do you guys sort of get in the rooms and go, well, this is how we can wind, Archer up, this is how we can wind, some players up, or does it just come off the cuff?
Yeah, it comes pretty naturally. I think there's certain times in a game when, the contest definitely feels like it's heated up, and there's times when, as batters, are probably in their zone and really just going about their business. So I think that comes pretty naturally. We saw it the other night. I was 2 wickets away from going out to bat, so I was hoping Steve Smith shut his mouth. But he did an amazing job, didn't he? And, that was a great contest to watch, as you just mentioned. It's sort of back to the footy days. It's one-on-one going at it, and it was a brilliant spectacle. But, I think in these series, at times it naturally just happens.
Yeah, I loved it, Kez. Bring it on. Bring it more, mate, if you can. Now, the other thing you just touched on it, obviously family and friends. Is it different or harder or more difficult, or do you enjoy it knowing that you're playing at home, or is it easier when you're playing away from, instead of being here in Adelaide for the test?
Bit of both, I reckon.
Yeah.
The ticket requests come in hot and fast.
What are you up to?
Yeah, I've had to cap it. It's I think it's great. It is great, and to have close family and friends come along and watch the game. You go back and stay at home. It's a venue that you play at so regularly, so you sit in your natural locker.
Sorry, Kez. So you don't stay with the team hotel. You actually can go home and stay in your place.
Yeah, have the choice.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, up to the individual. I'll see how the kids are sleeping this week. I might duck out to the hotel and get some sleep. But I think with a day game, it's a little bit easier. Wake up, go in, come home. Night games, you might spend a night in the hotel because they're quite late. So go back rather than disrupt the family. But yeah, I definitely prefer playing a game of cricket in Adelaide. As I mentioned, I think that the ground itself is the best in the world. To have family and friends come along, support. The little fella might run around at a training session in the lead up as well. So it's great. It puts a big smile on my face just thinking about it.
Beautiful. How old's the little fella now?
He's 7. He's obsessed with cricket. He's absolutely loving it. So we had his winter of footy and absolutely loved it. But now it's cricket, bat and ball. So it's pretty similar to what my upbringing was like.
Does he actually realise that Dad's the Test captain? Test keeper?
Yeah, I might have heard him over say it at training when I come out there that, Dad's a wicket keeper who plays for Australia. I'm telling him to shut up and not
too modest.
Well, the only reason I asked that, Kez, is good friends with Paddy Dangerfield and his eldest son, George. Paddy said he knew that his son was going to school because he came home and George said to him, "Dad, are you a good player in the AFL, are you?"
It might, I reckon it might come and bite me on the backside one day too. The boys might get stuck into Louis at school telling Dad's no good, so we'll watch that space.
Might not be that, but it might be you're the one that ran out Bairstow. Does that still come up, Kez, at all, or is that dead and buried?
Oh, only every second day now, Rowey.
You know how to handle it. Hey, Uzi, in or out? What's the mail?
No mail. No, boys will fly into Adelaide on Saturday, and we'll start training and preparation. So since Brisbane, everyone flew home the day after, couple of days off or with the family, and then they'll all join the squad. And obviously there's a little bit going around. You guys have been talking about it. I don't know which way we'll end up, but what I do know is that it's a very strong 15, and we've seen that guys have come in and played massive roles. So whatever the 11 looks like, it's going to be a very good one. And, can't wait.
Well, it's the best test of the summer. We know you're busy. We thank you for your time. You got the Woolies commitments. Bethany Wines, what's the latest there? Have you got the expansion? Have you got any announcements, Kez?
No announcements. Just encourage everyone to try it. It's something I've joined this year. The Bethany Wines group. There's a number of us. A couple of star Crows players, Ryan Fitzgerald, some good names to go alongside the Bethany Wines. And I love a glass of red, Rowey.
I know that.
Test match. I know you speak very highly of Rusden, but if it's not Rusden, try Bethany.
Yeah, well, it's a bit hard for you, Kez, because Travis Head's got his Travis Head wines. He's bringing out his Shiraz after this test. There's your Bethany wines, the Rusden wines. You know that the Black Guts has tickled your tonsils. That's it. You've got it all. Yeah. Hey, Kez.
Sport for choice here in Adelaide.
We are, because we are absolutely sport. Hey, have a great test. As always, thanks for your valuable time, and, mate, we'll keep in touch.
All the best, mate.
No, appreciate it. Appreciate the passion, the sport. Thanks, fellas.
Well done, Alex Carey there.
What a star.
He's one of the nicest blokes on earth. I know he wanted to say, no, I'm too busy, but he just can't. He is just a star. I had a bit to do with him out at Glenelg. He was out at Glenelg when I was with Rubbers. Yep. He was a young lad, and you could see the talent, but we always knew he was a cricketer and a very good cricketer. He was playing district cricket back then when he was 17, and then he got picked up by GWS, and he was the captain of the VFL team, which is what Tassie are doing now. So imagine that. Yep. And then he had a terrific year. He had to sort of like pick, and he was umming and erring, and they could have put him on the inaugural list, but he went down the cricket vein, and I'm so glad he did.
No, it's a good...
His test was... Ricky Ponting was right. He was faultless.
Pretty good affirmation with Ricky Ponting giving you a pump up. You'd be pretty happy with that.
Now, sometimes standing at the other end with a cricket bat in your hand is hard when they're whizzing him at 140, 145. He was up at the crease to bowl it.
Well, not only that, what about the catch he took running back with the fly when him and Marnus just about killed each other?
Marnus,
get out of the way.
Get out of the way, you clown. Alex Carey, our guest, lines available. Have your say. 8223 0000. Talking about the Black Guts. We've got one of them to give away. After the break, Adelaide United's Bart Friends.
G'day there at Darlington, a smash in the Southern Expressway near Seacombe Road. Delays outbound, but they're starting to clear, so that's a good thing. Crash at Glen Osmond getting sorted out too. Portrush Road at the bottom of the freeway. And Mile End to Burst Water Main to look out for today. South Road near Carlton Parade, just near the FIVEAA Theatre. Cameras, Foster's Road, Oakton, and Education Road at Happy Valley. It's the most adventureful time of the year at Anaconda. Get set for Christmas with Adventure Club deals across camping, hiking and outdoor gifts. Play more, pay less at Anaconda. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Okay, I'm visiting the bank of Mum and Dad today. Oof, I'm asking for a loan of $6.95. Wait, what? KFC is also serving up 6 of their golden juicy tenders for $6.95? What a coincidence. Not everywhere and not forever. Pick up only.
Don't you just hate it when your joint pain slows you down? For the relief of pain and other symptoms associated with mild arthritis and inflammation, try Arbor Vitae. Like Glenn.
Prior to using Arbor Vitae Joint Health, the pain level in both knees, both hips, my lower back, upper chest and fingers was in the high 8s and 9s out of 10. Now, by taking approximately 30 ml of Arbor Vitae Joint Health each morning, my level of pain would be no higher than 2 out of 10. What a difference. My life has completely changed for the better.
Wow, that's wonderful.
I'm not one who normally recommends natural health supplements. However, Arbor Vitae Joint Health is a wonder that's given me, at 78 years old, a completely new lease of life.
Just like Glenn, Arbor Vitae could have a positive effect on your life too. Arbor Vitae is available now at all major chemists and health food stores. Arbor Vitae, it's wellness backed by science. Always read the label and follow the directions for use.
Now, when it comes to making your outdoor area something really special and comfortable for summer, dragging out one of those inflatable backyard pools could make a bit of a difference, but it's probably not the look you're going for. Imagine that, splashing around in one of those.
Yeah, for a big difference, you need Big Difference Home Improvements. For outdoor blinds, call Big Difference Home Improvements and see what a huge difference their outdoor blinds can make to your entertaining area. Rain, hail or shine, your mates will definitely have Big D envy.
Big D envy, I've got Big D envy. Get your outdoor blinds installed by Big Difference Home Improvements like I think Timmy did. I reckon he did. He did, Timmy. He does everything. You'll love the end result and the outstanding service they provide.
Yeah, whether it's carports, pergolas, verandas and stunning timber decks, don't just make a difference, make a big difference. Visit bigdifference.com.au for a free measure and quote or pop into their new showroom at Hendon near West Lakes Mall.
End the year on a high with a great deal from Mawson Lakes Volkswagen. The huge end-of-year stock clearance sale is on now with new and demo Volkswagens priced to clear. Get immediate delivery and easy finance options. Hurry in for your perfect model and colour. The sooner you get to the showroom, the better your chance of scoring your dream car. Mawson Lakes Volkswagen's end-of-year stock clearance sale. Ends soon, so hurry. Salisbury Highway, just a short drive from the city.
There's a difference between being served and being helped. Often at a big hardware franchise, you're just being served. At Mowers Plus Salisbury, we're here to help. We ask the right questions, then we can help you pick what works from a huge range of brush cutters, blowers, ride-on mowers, chainsaws and so much more. Decades of know-how and a workshop that keeps everything you own running like new. Google Mowers Plus Salisbury and trust your garden to us.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Well, we're back. 8223 See, I was waiting for Sam. Where's Sam?
He's on the bus.
Oh, hang on, I'm doing it. He's on the bus as well. Campo in the chair. Timmy's on our 5AA Christmas show with Sammy. So it's all us. Big game. Reds are taking on Melbourne Victory tomorrow night. It's the original rivalry. It is at Amy Park. And joining us, one of our star defenders. He's a Dutchman. Bart Friends. Bart, welcome.
Guys, thank you. How are you?
Now, I know you're a smart man. I don't even have to spell this out. Melbourne Victory are Eartha Kitt. They're down the bottom. They can't play. You need to smoke them tomorrow night, Bart. Please.
Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. No, obviously they'll try and do everything to beat us and to come out of their poor form. But it's on us to deny them from doing it and continue playing well, but now get the result in, and that would be great because I know it means a lot, this original rivalry, and I would love to go off the pitch with 3 points in the pocket.
The only way they could really do it is really attacking us, being really strong in their tackles and defence and give us no time and space. How do they drag it down to their level? Because if they let us play at our game, Bart, I mean, we should be able to smoke them. So what have you planned for what maybe Melbourne Victory might bring for 90 minutes?
Well, it's this one might be a bit hard to predict because they're obviously not in a good form and they might to try and come up with something else or something new. So what we're doing is play our own game, really, because although the results weren't there the last 2 weeks, we have played consistently well and pretty good and usually the dominant side, although what lacks is the output and the actual result the last 2 weeks specifically. But I think if we can add that to the game to be a little bit relentless and ruthless and pull the trigger when we need to, then that'll be our plan. And so we can hopefully take on Melbourne Victory and win the game.
Yeah, well, Bart, last Sunday, it was the first time you dropped points at home, and it was in that 94th minute.
Oh, heartbreaker.
Which was disappointing. Take us inside the review. Was it more a tactical error, or was it just one of those things that just happened in the game?
After the Brisbane game, you mean? No, the review was, it's a bit of both, really. Obviously, we played well, and it's quite hard to. It's easy to forget sometimes when you lose a game in the last minute, but we should focus and continue working on what we're doing, because the way we are set up has been consistently well from the first day of preseason until now. Only thing is, football is not only with the mind, but also with the heart, right? So we should add that little extra, 10-20% extra, to be what I just stressed. Relentless and just have a killer mentality, if that makes sense. Just when we have a chance to score, let's pull the trigger. Don't waste a chance. And when we need to defend, we need to really defend and make sure if we can't win it, then actually at least get a point. And that's a bit of a mentality that we are trying to get into the squad and into the team. And I know it's there, but now it's on us to show it.
Well, you're the second season at the Reds. Talk to us about what the build-up is for the rivalry round that you have with Melbourne Victory.
Well, since I've arrived in Adelaide, fans will tell me and have told me that this is the game that counts. Obviously, all other games will count too, but this is the special one. And I know that from my period in the Netherlands, over 15 years. My former club, Go Ahead Eagles, had a strong rivalry with PEC Zwolle, a club that was around the corner. And when I was at Sparta, the rival was Feyenoord, the bigger club in Rotterdam. And it's just something extra. It's just something that makes football special sometimes, and this is no different. We are very well aware of the fact that this is the rivalry, and that's what the fans will tell us, and that's what we now need to show on the pitch.
Yeah, well, if you don't know the history, they cut our lunch left, right and centre, Bart. They think they're better than us, but they're an inferior state and an inferior person. So, no, I take that last bit back. But, hey,
I love these guys.
Yeah,
I love these guys. Just spice things up. I love it.
Oh, God, they just think they're so good, and there's nothing better than knocking someone off a perch. And in every sporting field, that's what we love doing, and that's what this rivalry's about. Hey, just a quick one, because you've been around the game a long time. Ayrton Andrioli is our now coach. Carl Viet was with you in your first year. Any similarities or any differences that are glaring to you, Bart?
Well, the similarities, obviously, we are still Adelaide United, and we've played within a culture and within a playing style over the last, 5, 10, 15 years.
Yep.
And Carl made us play a certain way, and I think Ayrton is no different because he was already there. He was already in the youth academy, raising all these players that play for us now. So the mindset, the playing style on the pitch is still aggressive, nice and positive. And we're trying to build up from the back with a lot of forward runs, which is an entertaining way of playing football, I would say. But obviously there are differences as well. And that more comes down to details on the pitch, which I can't tell you too specifically. But I like the way Ayrton tries to set us up. The formation is a little bit, it's slightly different to what we've done in previous years. But I would say the playing style is sort of the same with little changes in details. And I like Ayrton as well. When he's doing his presentations, he tried to trigger us with some nice words and all that. And I think that helps, especially before the game. And we probably don't need it for the rivalry tomorrow. But no, he's put in a very good effort. And I think he makes his play the way fans will like.
Yeah, well, we love you down back with your experience. So to our new keeper. You've got a lot of young, talented lads around you. Do they all listen, Bart? Are they good listeners?
I would say most of them are. And if they don't, we try to, don't lift them up too many times and just keep them on the floor.
Good.
But they're all vocal boys.
Yep.
Very well educated and raised boys, I would say. So they are, special talents. And if we keep an eye on them, they'll thrive and they will come a long way.
Done. Hey, Bart, have a ripper tomorrow. It's an important game. We need the points. We know we will play our best. Led by you down back would be brilliant. We always love chatting to you, Bart. Thanks for your time.
Thank you so much. Cheer for us guys tomorrow. Thanks.
Great man, Bart Vren's there, Adelaide United defender, the man from Dutchland. He has been superb in his second year. They've got a lot of kids and they need the Barts around them. That's why I asked that question. Do they listen? No point being talented if you don't listen, because if you don't listen, you don't learn.
It's been a real philosophy, hasn't it, for Adelaide United? Just promote the young
How's the
guys.
talent?
Yeah.
Been a ripper. All the best to the Reds, the 36ers tonight. We're going to speak to Matt Weston, Adelaide 36ers GM of basketball. Oh, God, that's going to be a ripper. Melbourne United, big last hour, or after 6 anyway. It's 4:57. Ishigua, Fox Sports commentator. She is outstanding. Don't miss that. Your calls. We've got that Rusden Black Guts to give away. Time for the 5 o'clock news. 822 300 0000.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Picture this. I'm an Australian Calypso mango, just $1.99 each from Aldi, and my juice is running down your arm. No one's looking. Why not treat yourself to some Elba mango? Go on. It's Christmas. Aldi. Good different.
Adelaide's local, trusted and truly connected talkback radio station. 5AA. Always Adelaide.
The passing of someone close places unique stress on family and friends. At this time, Farrell & O'Neill Funerals are here to provide reassurance and peace of mind. Farrell & O'Neill offer creative guidance and advice to tailor a service that best honours your loved one. Whether a large gathering or a small, intimate service, Farrell & O'Neill share their generations of experience in tailoring a unique and meaningful farewell. Proudly SA family-owned and operated, because it's personal.
South Australia, it's time to gather round. The 2026 AFL Gather Round. A festival of footy returns to our backyard from Thursday, April 9 to Sunday, April 12. Gather your mates and gather your family for a massive week of footy, food and festival fun. From Adelaide Oval right through to the Barossa, get in on it. Tickets on sale now. Tickets and more info at gatherround.afl.
Getting Westpac's lowest online variable rate on your home loan means you can breathe a little easier, you can sleep a little deeper, and you can focus on being a little more zen. For a home loan that gives you a little less to think about, apply online at westpac.com.au today. To get it done, it takes a little Westpac. Eligibility, exclusions, conditions, credit criteria, fees and charges apply. Variable rate offer available for online digital applications only.
Ray White, big name in real estate, but also the biggest name in business broking. What makes us big? Our people, like Brett Buckley and his team. MBA, lecturer and multi-time SA Business Broker of the Year. Brett doesn't just read a P&L, he feels it. If you're selling or expanding your business, Brett can take your business apart and find you more money. And we're not talking small change. Go on, touch base with Brett. Search Ray White Business Sales SA.
Honda Run Out is on now at Formula Honda with great offers available across the Honda ZR-V and CR-V range. Now's your chance with Honda CR-V VTIX from just $40,900 drive away. Or enjoy a $3,000 price reduction across the 25-built Honda ZR-V and CR-V hybrid range. Don't miss the Honda Run Out on now at Formula Honda. Book your test drive at Formula Honda Modbury and Glen Osmond before they're gone. For T's and C's, visit honda.com.au.
Be inspired with a trip to Virginia Home and Garden. Discover SA's biggest range with over 12,000 square metres of indoor and outdoor plants, fruit trees and ornamental trees, shrubs and hedges. Over 70% of our plants are grown here in the nursery. So not only are they grown for SA conditions, you'll pay less. Virginia Home and Garden also has the right indoor and outdoor pots in every size, colour and texture. Nurture yourself with nature at Virginia Home and Garden, not just a nursery.
The latest local, national and international news for South Australia. This is 5AA News, always Adelaide.
Hot tonight and the chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow, a top of 27. With the 5 o'clock news, I'm Kendall Brettig. AFL great Stephen Silvani has broken down outside court after a pre-sentencing hearing for his son. Tom Silvani will be sentenced for 2 counts of rape next week. His lawyer urged the judge not to impose too lengthy a sentence, saying the 23-year-old's prospects of rehabilitation were excellent. Mr Silvani gave a brief statement outside court alongside his wife Jo.
Jo and I, together with our family members and friends, are so disappointed with the outcome. We all love and support our son Tom. Our son continues to maintain his innocence and we stand firmly behind him. We will be considering our options to appeal.
Premier Peter Malinauskas has released the state government's response to a landmark inquiry into domestic, family and sexual violence.
There were 136 recommendations that came out of the Royal Commission. I can report today that the state government is accepting 129 of them, either accepting in full, in principle or in part. 4 are noted and 3 are not accepted.
Those ones relate to a ban on smacking. Mary Leaker from Embolden has welcomed the government's response.
Really will lay the foundations on how we prevent and respond to domestic, family and sexual violence in South Australia. And we also absolutely welcome the really significant commitment of $674 million over 10 years to absolutely drive the reform process we need.
State health ministers have rejected a revised offer on public hospital funding amid ongoing concerns about bed block. Thousands of older and disabled Australians are stuck in public hospitals waiting for space in residential aged care. Federal Minister Mark Butler remains confident matters can be resolved.
Well, I think we've made real progress. Great constructive work at officials level, but also work between ministers to narrow that list of non-agreed items down to a few issues that ultimately First Ministers are going to have to agree.
There are fears a banned doctor may still be practising medicine in SA. It's prompted a rare public warning from the regulator. Bill Tollis was banned for 7 years in 2022 for professional misconduct. He appealed, but it was rejected. State Liberal leader Ashton Hearn has named her new-look shadow cabinet with a few surprises. High-profile candidate Frank Pangello's been overlooked and Sam Telfer has been dumped from Treasury. Former leader Vincent Tarzia will stay on the front bench looking after sport, recreation and racing. Ms Hearn has also relinquished her health portfolio to Heidi Girolamo.
As the leader, I'll be taking the fight up to Labor on a number of issues, including health, including affordability, and of course in crime too. So I'm really excited about the team that we've got. We're really focused and we're energised on the next 99 days.
Drivers are on notice. 2 more mobile phone detection cameras are on the way. They'll be installed on Payneham Road at Felixstowe and North East Road at Valley View next year. This time there'll be no grace period. And singer Grace Jones has been revealed as the Saturday night headliner for WOMAD next year. She completes the lineup for the celebration of music, arts and dance held over the March long weekend. The 77-year-old is famous for classic hits including Pull Up to the Bumper and Slave to the Rhythm. Now turning to 5AA sport, and former Australian captain Tim Payne says Usman Khawaja deserves the chance to play in Adelaide. The 38-year-old missed the Brisbane test due to back spasms. Payne says Travis Head could slot back into the middle order if selectors bring back Khawaja.
Wouldn't mind watching Heady come out at 5 on a hot day in Adelaide with 200 on the board and seeing what he can do, but at the same time he's a bums-on-seat cricketer wherever he bats. But yeah, I guess it comes down to the strategy. Do they want
Jack Billings is joining the Dogs coaching ranks after being unable to secure an on-field lifeline. The former Melbourne and St Kilda wingman has been appointed as a development coach. And tennis legends returning to the Australian Open.
Hey everyone, I've been thinking it's really cold here in Switzerland. I need to make a trip again and head back down under.
Roger Federer will join some of the sports greats for a special opening ceremony the night before the Grand Slam begins. And it's game day for the Adelaide 36ers. They take on Melbourne United in what will be co-captain Isaac Humphrey's 100th game. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Glen Osmond, a crash to look out for. Portrush Road at the bottom of the freeway. Mile into Burstwater Main, South Road near Carlton Parade, just near the FIVEAA Theatre with a few delays around there. And a bit sluggish too at Prospect, Main North Road near Burwood Avenue. Camera, Grant Road, Ranella. Join at Fernwood Fitness today and get the rest of the month free. Finish the year off strong at Fernwood Fitness, Australia's premium women-only gym. Go to fernwood.com.au to find out more. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
To the weather, hot tonight and a cool change tomorrow with the chance of a thunderstorm down to 27, partly cloudy and 23 for Sunday and Monday, and then heating up again during the week. Right now, 37. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News tonight.
Thanks, I'm Alice Monfries. Tonight, summer's here. Adelaide swelters through our first real day of extreme heat. SA's record-breaking flu season, a super surge in cases. Freshly minted opposition leader Ashton Hearn unveils her new shadow cabinet. New mobile phone detection camera locations revealed, and some very good news about dark chocolate. 9 News, your news, nightly at 6 on 9 and 9 now.
Stay informed, get involved. 5AA, always Adelaide. The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Yeah, big welcome back. Rowey and Campo with you. Timmy G and Sammy are on the 5AA bus to the Barossa for our 5AA Christmas show. Timmy's the entertainment, and he's always great entertainment. So whilst he's there and he plays, we're here holding the fort and loving your interaction. A lot of texts. We'll get them shortly, but give us a call, 8223 0000. Rusden Blackgut Shiraz to give away. We've got Maddie Weston looking forward to that massive game tonight. Those mighty 36ers taking on Melbourne United. We've got to win that. Tezza McAuliffe up to 6. Now, you've got that covered.
I've got it covered.
You got some tips?
I've got some tips.
Because it's Terry and Timmy's tips.
Yes,
so it'll be Terry and Campo's tips. And I know you're good mates with Tez.
Yep.
He's a ripper.
Got a couple for him.
Very shortly. Isha, any good
I've got
texts?
one text. So we said, text in or ring in.
Be interactive.
Give us a little bit of love.
Yes.
So, hi, Rowey and Campo. Alex Carey interview, brilliant. Loved it. Remember years ago when Alex was trialling for GWS in the AFL, which we spoke about, Kevin Sheedy said, follow cricket, mate. It was a wise decision, and it was, wasn't it?
God, well, geez, he's a test cricketer.
And a very good one.
Very good one.
Let's go to our next guest, Rowey.
Cricket royalty head to Adelaide for the third test, which we think Campo is the best test. Our next guest is Isha Gura, Fox Sports. Watch every ball of the Ashes live and ad break free during play on KO Sports. Isha, welcome again.
Great to be on the show. Thanks, guys.
Oh, brilliant. Love chatting to you each and every year when the Adelaide Test is on. Now, let's start here. You're co-hosting a wine and wicket show. Tell us about that at the Botanic Lodge.
Yeah, that's right. Monday night, I've been doing a fundraising tour for my charity, Take Her Lead, and there are some tickets still up for grabs, but we just need to know by tomorrow morning. So you've got all evening to try and buy a ticket, and they are limited spaces, so it's kind of first come, first serve. But it's Jonathan Agnew, Phil Tufnell, Jason Gillespie, and we've got the Times wine critic, Will Lyons, there, and we've got Beck Hardy and her wines. It's just going to be a big kind of fun night. We'll have some discussions, some Q&As, and it's quite an intimate thing. So just 40 seats, and go to @RicksAshes and DM on the Instagram page for you to find out more.
And we'll put that on our socials as well. So on this night, what comes first, wine or wickets?
Well, there's a few bowlers in there.
Yeah.
So maybe it is wickets first.
It might be wickets. Now, you strike me as a crisp, fruity, nice on the palate Fiorano type. Are you a Riesling? Do you like it? You're in the capital of wine, Isha.
I know. It's very dangerous for me when I come to Adelaide. I do like my wine. I love my Pinot Noir.
Okay.
And I love my buttery oaky Chardonnay, and I don't mind the sparkling either.
Wow.
Well, I was wrong.
You were completely
But
wrong.
I have to say, the Barossa Valley and Basket Press.
The Rockford,
The Rockford Basket Press. That's still probably the best wine I've ever had.
Have you had their sparkling?
I haven't.
Oh, well, Isha, while you're here, get that down your tonsils. That isn't... Oh, sorry. Have a nice little sip of that.
Well, it's perfect conditions in the summer. Chilled.
Hey, Isha, before we get on to the cricket night, we've got you. I love your cricket brain. I say that each and every year. Take Her Lead charity. Can you just elaborate a bit more on that?
Yep. It became a charity a couple of years ago. I founded it because we were seeing that girls that are still dropping out of sport at an alarming rate. So it's 20% more than boys between 10 and 15. I was looking at my own personal journey and what kind of kept me on the pathway, and that was support from my parents. Obviously, coming from an Asian background, you know, culturally it was kind of frowned upon to see young girls playing sport. So I was lucky in that respect. But also I had players that were on the pathway that were really supportive of me and kind of took me under their wing. So that's what we're trying to do with the charity, is to keep girls in sport, but also women. So women, we did a survey a few years ago, and out of 1,000, the majority of women and girls said they felt they didn't belong in the sport. And so what we're trying to do is make sure the environment is as good as it can be for anyone that comes in. So we have a women's network. We have a champions program, so elite players on the pathway, they go in and deliver workshops to young girls between 11 and 15 to help them on their cricket journey. And that's mental and social skills that they convey, so these young girls can build their self-esteem, confidence and team unity. And these are all the things that we're seeing from these young girls, so that they feel they can carry on the journey. But men are really important in this, so we provide resources for men in clubs. And Rick Johnson, who's one of our main donors, he's a girl dad. He's got 2 young daughters, and he wants to see a better future for girls in sport. So throughout this whole summer, we're getting guys to come and support what we're doing, and it's been really amazing.
It's great. It's a great initiative.
Well done,
let's turn to the cricket. Is this test going to be somewhat competitive?
Oh, please.
They've got Nathan Lyon potentially coming back, and the skipper, Pat Cummins. I mean, they must be coming back from Noosa going, what are we in for?
Oh, well, look, it's going to go one way or the other, basically. England are either going to come out and put out their best performance of the tour, or it's going to go south. And I've been on that many England tours, myself personally, but also watching. And we know that at 2-0 down in Australia, it's very difficult to come back from that, and the wheels can quite often fall off. So I'm hoping it's not the latter. It's not the latter. And they've done some good team bonding, and they're going to be there for each other when it comes to Adelaide. I do think the conditions will suit them a little bit more in terms of the way they want to play. But, you've got some high-quality players coming back in for Australia.
Well, and what does that look like, Isha, in your eyes? Obviously, 2 bowlers come back in, and to be fair, Doggett, Boland and Neesa pretty much did their job up in Brisbane. So it'd be, I guess, 2 out of those 3 will probably miss?
Yeah, that's right. I think they all performed a role. And when you think that you haven't got Josh Hazlewood and Pat Cummins at the start of the tour, they all contributed brilliantly. Look, Mitch Starc has been the leader of that, and he's basically got Australia out of trouble by getting those early wickets. And you know, he's probably the player of the series already. But look, probably I'd be looking at Brendan Doggett, Michael Neese, even though he's got a maiden test cipher up at Brisbane. You just have to look at the makeup of the side. You do need spin because it generally turns, and it's a day test match at Adelaide this time round. So by day 4, you know, Nathan Lyon's going to be coming into the game, and Pat Cummins, I imagine that would be a straight swap for Brendan Doggett. So, that's what I'd be looking at.
Yeah, sure. I've never heard so many past greats pile on and all say the same thing, from Botham to Broad to Boycott to Panesar. I could go on and on and on. Basically, Bazball doesn't work. It's never worked, and they've got their heads fair square up there. Insert coit. That's a nice Aussie colloquialism for backside. Isha, they're right. They're just pig-headed.
Look, I've been on this journey. I've seen it from start to now. Yep. And actually, under Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes, they've won more games than they've lost. When you think back to the starting point, and I did an interview with Ben Stokes, it's available on KO, by the way. He was talking about the fact that they wanted to be limitless in terms of not putting too much pressure on the players and seeing where they could get to in terms of this positive approach. And we did see that in 2023. We saw Bazball at its very best at Old Trafford and pretty much the back end of the Lord's innings as well. That's where there was this real fearless approach. They batted Australia out of the game, and they've been searching for that ever since. I know in the last 12 months they've been they've been speaking more about, okay, we need to win games of cricket. We need to be more ruthless. And I think that's what's been lacking. I mean, you heard Ben Stokes in the post-match. I actually think it's the pressure of expectation. You know, when they're not expected to do something, that's when they end up doing well. You know, they were 50 off 5 overs, Ben Duckett and Zach Crawley in the second innings. When they have that hard new pink ball in their hands, they can't bowl it in the right areas, and they're expected to do that. So that's been their biggest problem, I think. And then as soon as doubts start creeping into your ability to perform, that's when it can go wrong. So that's where they need to be mindful of how they're approaching this. I do think certain players, you need to just let them go. But there are some players that probably need to be smarter about their choices when it comes to their batting. And then with the ball, the skill is there, the tactics are there. It's just the execution that hasn't been consistently enough. And so they need to. There's no other option. They have to get all of these things right at Adelaide.
Isha, we think that Archer needs to lose the $850,000 gold chain around his neck. It's like a sand anchor.
It might speed him up.
It's weighing him down.
It's all show no go. I think that would be a significant. I don't know, little symbol to the board. A statement. That's the word, Isha. Get rid of that, Joff. Kick off the sight screen and have a crack at Steve Smith from the first ball, not the last ball. I
actually quite like the headband. I think that just gave him that extra bit of
okay.
But look, with Jofra, I liked that he got into the fight, and I think actually this England team, it has been a little bit nicey-nicey. In all the press conferences, they're all just Australia are bigging up England and England are bigging up Australia, and I just think this England side, when they have that focus and that intent and a bit of feist about them, that's when they get into the fight a bit more. And I think that's been lacking in the last couple of test matches, which I think has played into Australia's hands. And I think tactically they've done that consciously. So, look, Jofra has had a bit of heat on him. How he's pulled up, look, there's been a few days off, so I imagine he will be playing this next test. And I'm not saying he needs to be bowling 150 kilometres an hour every single spell, but at least, get into the spell. You watch Mitch Starc, from ball one, he is setting the tone of that spell. He knows exactly what he needs to do to try and extract wickets. And I think it's not just Jofra, like the whole bowling attack weren't consistent enough in the right areas, but they can do it. I think that's part of the frustration. They can pitch the ball up, but it just wasn't happening.
Yeah, execution's key, Isha. That's fair enough. But Usman Khawaja, that conversation, we hear a lot around, is he in, is he out, does he have a farewell tour game? What's your thoughts on that? Because I think, for most of us, we actually like the Head and Weatherall opening, and particularly at Adelaide Oval, where they know the ground so well.
I think it would be wrong of Australia to think of it as an opportunity for Khawaja to have a farewell test. I think it's just got to be the best team for the test match. If England can get it right to Travis Head, and they haven't done so far, they haven't pitched the ball up, they haven't made him play, I'd like to see how they can try and extract him. Travis Head, obviously, once he gets through the first 10 balls, he's away and he's firing, and he's scored that many hundreds. Especially in Adelaide. So I think, it has been working for them. And do Australia want to upset that combination? Do they want to hold on to Khawaja in the squad? Because we know he loves Sydney, and his average at Sydney is unbelievable. So it's a difficult one for me. I think in the day conditions it does become a little bit easier, and having that opening experience can be useful with Travis Head to come in against an older ball and be as destructive as he normally is. It's a difficult conundrum for them, I'd say, and I don't know where I really sit on it.
If you had to pick one, though, would you pick him?
If he's fit and he's fully firing, then yes, I would pick him. If he's not fully fit and you're having to carry him in the field with his back, then I probably wouldn't.
No, he's out.
Well, let's hope he stays off the golf course.
Yeah, we got some rippers here too. Stay away from Kionga. Hey, Isha, as always, love you in town. Have a great call and thanks for your time.
Thanks, guys. Great to chat.
Absolute star Isha Guha there, Fox cricket commentator. Now, Tuffers, Isha, Dizzy and Eggers, they're at the Botanic Lodge, Adelaide, 15th of December. That's the Monday. Book now. Now, we'll put it on all our socials. Do so. Premium wine, premium experience, special guests, and proceeds go to Take Her Lead, which is Isha's personal foundation, which is just outstanding. So if you want to have a great night out, get out and see Isha Guha.
Afternoon at Glen Osmond, a crash at Campo, Port Race Road at the bottom of the freeway, but not seeing too many dramas, which is good. Mylena versus Watermain, South Road near Carlton Parade, that's just near the FIVEAA Theatre with a few delays. And look out for those works at Bedford Park, which is slow. Flinders Drive near Main South Road. Cameras for the drive home, Eastern Road, Happy Valley, and Gorge Road at Athelston. End of year deals on Ford Ranger XLT by Turbo model year 26. From 59k drive away, ABN holders only. Recommended price at participating dealers ends December 31 while stocks last. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Hi, I'm Dr. Benji from the Child and Adolescent Virtual Urgent Care Service. You know, a hospital might not always be the best place to get the right care. There are now more care options available than ever, like 24/7 pharmacies, urgent care clinics, and virtual care services with people like me. It's all part of building a bigger health system. To find out what's happening near you, visit biggerhealthsystem.sa.gov.au.
A message from the Government of South Australia.
If you appreciate sporty handling in a compact car that puts the fun back into driving, you'll love the game-changing Corolla at Jarvis Toyota. It features a 1.8-litre fuel-efficient hybrid electric system engine, plus cutting-edge safety advancements. And every new Corolla comes standard with capped price servicing. Exhilarating Corollas are in stock and ready to go. Take a test drive today at the new Jarvis Toyota, Brighton Road, Somerton Park.
Get saving this month at City Discount Tyres. Grab 3 Falcon Zeek ZE 310R passenger car tyres and get the 4th tyre absolutely free. Experience top-notch performance with exceptional grip on both wet and dry surfaces. Steer your way to citydiscounttyres.com.au for even more great deals. City Discount Tyres. We're driven by value.
What's worse than running out of gas during the Christmas barbecue or the gas burner cutting out right as you're cooking your favourite steak?
Come on.
At Max Built Trading Co, we've been keeping barbies sizzling and meat medium rare since 1946. From refilling gas bottles to those hard-to-track-down spares for your gas burner, Max Built has quality products and reliable solutions for all situations. Visit us at Research Road, Paraka, or head to our Facebook page for more.
The world's most unmistakable voice. Josh Groban presents Gems World Tour. Josh Groban live at Theberton Theatre, Saturday, March 7. From selling out shows across the globe, now's your chance to see Josh Groban's world-renowned hits live in Adelaide. Tickets selling fast. Book now at mg.live.
Getting Westpac's lowest online variable rate on your home loan means you can breathe a little easier, you can sleep a little deeper, and you can focus on being a little more zen. For a home loan that gives you a little less to think about, apply online at westpac.com.au today. To get it done, it takes a little Westpac. Eligibility, exclusions, conditions, credit criteria, fees and charges apply. Variable rate offer available for online digital applications only.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
If you handle your business early in the season, then you get yourself into bigger games as the year goes on. And that's the type of situation that I want us to be in, and thank goodness that we've created.
That was Mike Wells, 36's big game tonight. We're going to speak to Matt Weston very shortly. GM of basketball, it's sold out. Still get the odd ticket if you want to rock up. It'll be fantastic. Please keep the text coming in. The Unique Home Style Food text line. Hey, guys. I don't know why I said it like that. Guys. Yeah. Hey, guys. Guys. When Terry comes on, can you ask him what happened with Galileo Gold Wednesday at Strath? He had a great tip, Reg and Julie from Happy Valley. Can you write that down because you're doing Tez's tips?
I've written it down.
This is from Blakey, John Blake, the great John Blake. It's Pat. Oh, I was nearly going to say the word. It's Pat, insert swear word here, Cummins, not Cummings. Well, okay, Blakey. When did you die and swallow a therosaurus?
I like the fact that he's...
Or a dinosaurus.
He's
a
clipped us right up to your last day. He's gone bang.
I love him.
Even on your last day.
I love it. I do tend to do that, I must admit. And apparently we went back and you did a Cummings as well.
Did I?
But who names their kid Cummins? Where's the G?
Well,
you need a
no
G,
one named him. It's his surname.
Oh, that's true. Well, good on you, Blakey. Merry Christmas, you big Santa Claus head. Hello, Ken.
Oh, g'day, boys. Oh, gee, I miss Blakey.
Oh, we all do.
Can't you bring him back?
We all do.
Yeah. What I wanted to talk about, first of all, is early in your show you mentioned about why South Australia's the best in the country. But before I do, can I just wish all the staff at the FIVEAA and, of course, the listeners a Merry Christmas.
Well done, Ken.
Because they've all contributed to the sports show, which is the best in the country, over the last 12 months. And that's just a great couple of hours every weekday.
Oh, that is lovely,
I hope everybody has a great festive season. More importantly, stay safe, healthy and happy. Now, Stephen.
Yeah, that's me,
As I said at the start of the show, with a PH.
Yeah, that's it.
That's because I've got a brother, Stephen, with a PH.
Yeah, best
At
way.
the start of the show, you said how South Australia's the best in Australia, and I totally agree. I'm born and bred in SA, but I lived in Sydney for 2 years, Perth for a 3 or 4 month secondment, and I've been overseas to a whole lot of countries in years gone by. But, firstly, why South Australia is the best. Forget about sport momentarily, our weather.
Oh.
You know, we don't suffer cyclones, the terrible floodings they do on the eastern seaboard.
Yep.
Secondly, our traffic, no road tolls like they've got in the eastern states. And we're an innovative state, apart from our technology. In sport, we started off with the Grand Prix, which subsequently we lost. Motorsport, we got Vic Park and Tailem Bend. We did live golf. We started the Gather Round. We've got the best cricket ground in the world. We've got the Christmas pageant, which nobody can steal off us. I could go on, but
no, well done, Ken. You're right.
That's why we're the best.
Spot on. Stud always had a saying, Campo. There's far better places in the world than Adelaide, and there are. Have you been to Venice and I don't know, Lake Como? Call them what you like
to visit.
There's no better place to come home to than South Australia. I've landed in a lot of countries. I've never heard a plane roar. When you're on an overseas flight, and it's probably full of mostly South Australians, and it lands, there's a rousing... that is a unique South Australian thing. The other thing is we have a no dickhead policy here. First state ever to do it. We were colonised. We aren't... We're settlers. We're blue bloods, aren't we? You have a look at our heritage. We're not full of... I don't know, convicts, is that the word? Like Victoria.
Probably. But you're right, though. I mean,
we're better.
I had a month away and I couldn't wait to get home.
Yep.
Like, in terms of everything that we've been able to, that we have here in South Australia. But let's not tell too many people, eh?
No.
Otherwise, we will get tolls and we will have traffic.
Yeah, but we're letting in a lot of you. I won't go there. A lot of... I'll get myself in trouble.
Correct. Move on.
If you're on the live stream, you've just seen what I've done above my head. Hey, 822 stop that. 00 is the sport line number. We have a bottle of Rusden Black Gut Shiraz. It's out of my own private collection. It is of a great vintage, and we're going to give it to the best caller before 7 o'clock. Please do not miss that. After the break, 36 is GM Basketball. Maddie Weston.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas.
David Penberthy and Will Goodings.
Everybody stay safe. Playing beach cricket down at hopefully our algal-free beaches with the kids.
5AA Breakfast.
I hope that everybody gets a break. I know that not everybody will. I see we've got our mate some Sapol over there. They found the donut stand.
Adelaide's leading breakfast show.
We hope you get some good family and friend downtime. We'll do it all again next year, mate. Looking forward to it.
Returning January 19.
Merry Christmas all on 5AA. Always Adelaide. This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Good afternoon, I'm Kendall Brattig. 2 new mobile phone detection cameras will be installed around Adelaide next year. Celebrity crocodile wrangler Matt Wright has been sent to jail. A 6.7 magnitude earthquake has rocked northeastern Japan, and Australia and England will arrive in Adelaide tomorrow ahead of the third Ashes test next week. Now checking 5AA traffic.
Afternoon at Mitcham, a breakdown Belair Road near the Waterbury Road area, just near the train crossing there. Mile End, Burst Watermain still getting sorted out. South Road near Carlton Parade, just near the FIVEAA Theatre. Slow going South Road at Edwardstown as well for the drive home. And got a camera at Maryvale Road at Athelston. It's the most adventureful time of the year at Anaconda. Get set for Christmas with Adventure Club deals across camping, hiking and outdoor gifts. Play more, pay less at Anaconda. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Hot tonight and the chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow, a high of 27. At the moment, 34. More news at 6 o'clock on 5AA, always Adelaide.
Today's reverse ducted air conditioning systems offer so much more than just an on-off switch, which is why REQ Air Conditioning will spend as much time as you need to get familiar with all the functions and controls of your new system. It means you'll get the most out of it from the very start. No guesswork required. Stay cool, stay warm, save money and master the remote with REQ Air Conditioning and Energy Solutions. Google REQ Air Conditioning for a free in-home quote.
I've found Homemade takes the stress out of managing home care services.
Hi, how may I help?
And with their lower rates, they make quality aged care affordable, which is why they're Australia's best value home care. Search Homemade support today.
Toolkit Depot's Milwaukee Spend and Get is now on. For 3 days, Rowey, spend $250 on any Milwaukee power tools, pack out or accessories and get $50 back in TKD bucks.
Good is this. That's cold hards. Spend $500 on Milwaukee and get $100 back in TKD bucks. The more you spend on a Milwaukee product, the more bucks you get in your skyrocket.
Yeah, whether you're a tradie or you love to get into your own projects around the house, Toolkit Depot's expert team will get you sorted with the right Milwaukee tool and the right advice first time.
Milwaukee Spend and Get. Hurry in Saturday, in-store or online, only at Toolkit Depot. That's TKD. T's and C's apply.
Tiles and grout, they're an open invitation for mould. You can scrub and seal it, but it'll be back. Installing Mr. Wet Wool is a smarter option, and you can lay it over existing tiles. Mr. Wet Wool beats the look and maintenance of tiles hands down. No grout, no mould, and completely waterproof. Mr. Wet Wool takes half the time to install. It means your costs are kept down. So why wouldn't you, Mr. Wet Wool? Take a look at MrWetWool.com.
Hi, Brady Bit here for Mawson Lakes Mazda. There's still time to make 2025 the year you stopped dreaming and started driving that shiny new Mazda. The end-of-year plate clearance is on now with huge deals on all models. That's 12 months rego free, stamp duty free, plus accessory packs worth $500. No gimmicks, just great deals. Finish the year strong and in sports mode at Mawson Lakes Mazda. Salisbury Highway, just a short drive from the city.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Yes, certainly is. We've got a bottle of Ruston Black Guts to give away. We'll do that this half hour. It's a great vintage, so get on the blower, 8223 Stay with us. Tez's Tips with Campo. Our good little mate Timmy G is entertaining the 5AA Nova.
Did he take his own guitar?
Oh, mate. You get a campfire, a guitar, and just throw a name, I don't know, Madonna, 1984, he'll just rip out he is gifted. That's why I'm sitting here and he's there, and we get to do what we do. Hey, let's talk the basketball variety. Top of the table clash, the Sixers v Melbourne United tonight at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre, 7 p.m. tip-off. It's going to be sold out, but get down there. There might be a couple of spares. Matty Weston's Adelaide's 36ers GM of basketball joins us now. Matt, welcome. Be nice to knock them off at home, won't it?
Thanks for having me on, guys. Yeah, definitely would be after how they got us last time on the buzzer, so we haven't forgotten about that.
Yeah. Gee, we closed out that Perth game well. Do you feel we're getting better at those big moments in the game, Matt?
Yeah, definitely. I think the cohesion between the team, the culture the guys have built, the way they're coached, you always feel comfortable you're going to be thereabouts. Now, that was a bigger deficit than I would like. I don't want to be doing that too often.
No.
However, to be able to come through on the road with all the emotion in that game, with Bryce coming home, it was like a Cinderella story, really, in the end.
Yeah. Our defence has been great. If I look at the season to date, games played 16, we know that. 13 wins, 3 losses. Points, we're not the highest scoring team. That's United. But the other way, we're keeping them out. Has it exceeded your expectations so far with this group, Matt?
Oh, probably where you think it would be. I think the pace of it, of coming together, is probably what's exceeded my expectations. The exciting part is we still have a lot of growth. So that's the improvement parts of guys just getting to know each other more. Troy Brown Jr. getting more accustomed to FIVEAA basketball. Nick Rakosevic, of course, is getting more and more accustomed. So the good thing that I see is that our ceiling's still high. And so when you're travelling along, you have that, you feel somewhat confident.
Well, and Matt, it's a huge week of games coming up. You've obviously got Melbourne tonight, you've got Sydney mid next week, and then Illawarra away next weekend. All really probably teams that are going to be at the sharp end of the season.
Yeah. I think you want to play what's in front of you and not be scared of it. And with the group that we've got here, we really do respect our competition, but we also have confidence that if we do what we should do, we're going to be there and about. And I think that Perth game really gave some confidence of never say die and how we're going to come back and make a fist of things. But yeah, of course, it starts tonight. We've got Sydney Kings, Illawarra, then we come back for Cairns right before Christmas. So they're all tough games, and they're all games that you want to win and you've got to win.
And you want to celebrate milestones. Your co-captain, Isaac Humphries, has had a wonderful year as well. His 100th game milestone. He's the 37th player to be able to do it in the Sixers colours.
Yeah, he's had a couple of tours through here. And I think we're seeing Isaac probably play the best he's probably ever played. And that's, I think, a few factors. He and Mike Wells have really developed a really good bond and understanding on the court. And then you've got Bryce Cotton and Zylan Chatham that have actually, the three of them working together really, Zylan's a really good glue guy, and, Ice has just really, really benefited from the style of play that we're going through and how we're playing. So it's good to see him in this space.
Talking about the glue guy, they were your words, Zylan Chatham, nearing a multi-year extension. Can you share any progress there?
Yeah, look, we're very close to sort of putting this to bed now. Wow. We haven't gone through it today for obvious reasons with the game, but I've been speaking with Z and his wife and also his management about what the future looks like, and we're both really looking forward to the future. This is multiple years. This isn't just next year. We really want to build into something. He loves Adelaide. He loves the team. He loves the guys. The guys love him on and off the court. He's a bit of a joker. But you see how he plays. I think he represents our state really well.
Yeah, it's not going to be bad, is it? Cheatham, Cotton, DJ and Humphreys. God, that's there's some championships there. That's what we're after, Matt. I know that's what ownership management's about. Well, that's what all clubs are about. For sure. We had Troy Brown on. We got him on. We read his record. We thought, wow, that's going to be another piece of that jigsaw puzzle. There's something about him I really, really like. You guys do too. Well, you signed him. He's been in your starting lineup. Hasn't quite hit his straps and gelled, has he?
No, not yet. And I think it's probably going to be January that we see that because of the personality that Troy is. He's not a guy that just comes in and goes, we're going to do it this way. And we deliberately wanted to get someone that wasn't that because that was going to unsettle us too much. And we wanted someone that was able to come in and be a player in the shadows and then step up when needed. So I reckon January we'll start to see him. In that Perth game, he actually hit a big three, which I think took us from 16 down to 13 down. And when you're in those games, you don't want to try. It's not about trying to get from 20 down to 2 down as quick as you can. You just want to chip away. And once you get 10 and under, it actually puts a lot of pressure back on that other team. And when you're at home, they start to feel the pressure from their fans. Yeah. Every shot they really feel. So he actually got us going in that way. And I'm still very confident and big on him. And I think it's just a slower burn, which is fine by me.
Obviously, Bryce's experience has made a massive impact coming in. I read one of his quotes during the week. Every game holds the same value. We never get too high or too low. So to have that sort of mentality as one of your key players and one of your pivotal players, that obviously just filters down to the group. And, I mean, your results speak for yourself in terms of, Adelaide have won the last 4 games after trailing at half-time, so you're never out of it.
Yeah, no, and it's a really good point that you bring up there. And when I spoke to Bryce pre-season, he's really big on that. When we're winning, all right, we're winning, it's good, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. And if we're losing, let's not, throw the baby out with the bathwater. So it's about being stone-faced and enjoying the process and enjoying the outcomes, but not getting too carried away with yourself because, these games are good to win. We want to be winning in March. That's what we're aiming for. And all my planning right now is all about March. And the way he goes about it, because he is the best ever player to be here, and he's such a good guy. He really is. He's not an idiot at all. So when you've got the best player that is a very good person, you don't have any, bad dudes. I'm not going to say the word, but you don't have any bad dudes on your team because they can't, because they look over and they go, well, he's a good dude. He's the best ever. Yeah. So we've gone, if you looked at us last year to this year, it's very, very different.
Yeah, well done. Matt, we could talk forever. We love our 36ers. Massive game tonight, 7 p.m. tip-off. It's a big game, top of the table clash. And I'm with Mike. We are building and building and building. We've got the list. You put that together nicely. I know they love each other. They're connecting. It's just about getting it right at the right time of the year. And I'm sure we'll do that, Matt, and we'll keep in touch. And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and thanks for the support, guys. Always appreciate it.
Great work, Matty Weston there. Adelaide 36ers GM basketball. Have you been? I'm lucky enough to go with Grant a couple of times, and then when James was back, he says, so this time he's back, it's the cricket. The time before, I've got to go to the 36ers, and we did. Got on that platform. God, it's good fun.
Can I be your pseudo son when Jimmy's away? You can take me along to a couple of those?
Yeah. You'd be better company because he doesn't talk. He just grunts. He can drink.
He's probably got me covered. Actually, I know I've got him covered.
Well, he's been away with you up the river.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I know he's got me covered.
He's got you covered.
Cooks a good barbie next morning, though.
Does he?
Yeah.
Little fella, but big liver. Takes after his mum. His mum's liver's wrong. Are you allowed to say that? Like wrong?
Well, it's a backhanded compliment.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
But if there was something in you that you'd think, God, you've got something elite, like top 1 percentile, would you want it to be your liver so you could absorb alcohol?
I wouldn't.
There'd be other things, wouldn't there?
I wouldn't be personally.
You'd want a sharp brain, or there'd be a lot of things before a really, really good liver.
I agree.
Yeah, poor old Jodie got hit in the head with an unlucky stick.
She got you.
No, she got me. Hey, let's check out what's happening on the roads.
Afternoon, a few things to look out from the drive home, like a breakdown at Mitcham, Belair Road near Wattlebury Road, just near the train crossing there. Via Landerburst Watermain, South Road near Carlton Parade, that's close to the Thebby Theatre. And a bit slow for works at Ottaway, Eastern Parade near Rosewater Terrace. Cameras, Ocean Boulevard, Seacliff Park and Perry Bar Road at Hallett Cove. Bring joy to them all with a Coles Group and Myer gift card or e-gift card. With thousands of stores and millions of gifts to choose from, it's the ultimate gift of choice. T's and C's apply. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
On 7 News, distracted drivers on notice. New mobile detection cameras earmarked for Adelaide's northeast. Why the Premier won't impose a ban on smacking children. And SA's top cop replaces a footy legend on the Crows Ball.
Go Harvey Norman. Get the latest Windows 11 computer and get 10% of your purchase price in Harvey Norman gift cards. That's right, spend $500 or more on a Windows 11 computer and get 10% in gift cards. All the big brands, Acer, Asus, HP, Lenovo and more. Hurry, big deals and bonus gift cards until Sunday only, in-store and online. Harvey Norman, best brands, best range, best prices and 10% in bonus gift cards. Conditions and exclusions apply.
We've all got our favourites in life, and there's nothing better than a trip up the hill to the Barossa, ancient soils, old vines, and plenty of those first-class wines.
Yeah, we're talking about Rusden Wines, been great supporters of ours. Thank you for your support over the year. The family are so superb. 7 generations of grape growing experience. I love the Black Guts. Some like the Ripper Creek, it's about $20. Then there's the Boundaries, which is a Cab Sav. You go all the way up to the Sand Scrub, which is better than Grange Hermitage and all those Hill Great and all. Absolutely. And that's me saying it. Other people do as well. It wins award after award. Great winemaker, great man. He's fantastic. So do yourself a favour. Take a visit to the cellar door in the Barossa. Make your next red a Rusden. Up there is an experience. So interstate guests, overseas guests, Campo, take them to Rusden Wines. And Christian and his family will send you to other great wineries as well with the palate that you have possessed. But you'll always come back to a big Black Gut Shiraz. Just fill that guts up. Have it just streaming out your ears. You've been sideways on Black Guts.
Yeah, well,
most of us have.
Not publicly.
Okay, well, let's not do that. Check out rusdenwines.com.au.
If you're serious about making a big difference to your outdoor entertaining area, get in touch with Big Difference Home Improvements. Everything they do makes a big difference. From outdoor blinds and roller shutters to verandas, pergolas, carports and stunning decks. Big Difference Home Improvements can help you make the most of your space all year round. Visit bigdifference.com.au for a free measuring quote. Don't just make a difference, make a big difference. Visit bigdifference.com.au.
They say one of life's biggest decisions is buying a home. But sometimes the hardest one is leaving it. At Anglicare SA, we're here to help you stay where you belong, at home. We offer support for everyday things like cleaning, gardening, cooking, but are also experts in care management, allied health, and clinical nursing. Because we believe there's no place like home. Let us help you stay where your heart is. Find out more at Anglicare SA. You are at home.
Healthy soil is the key to a thriving garden. Good soil needs a mix of organic matter, nutrients and biology, all of which you will find in Chock-a-Block, a new super compost from Nutrog. Chock-a-Block is a unique blend of nutrition, microbes and humates with absolutely no green waste, meaning it's consistent all year round. Chock-a-Block, easy to remember as it's literally chock-a-block full of goodness. Look out for the green and gold bale in your local hardware or garden centre.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Okay, what's that song? Are you good at music? I can say to Timmy, what's this?
Yeah, no.
He'll go, 1952.
Can't do that.
Nah. God, he's gifted. A lot of things he's gifted.
He is, yeah, except his height.
Oh, yeah.
He's vertically challenged.
Well, he is, but I don't think you'd notice.
Not sitting behind the desk.
5:49, the great man coming up, Terry McCall's Tiffs. But let's go to Birkenhead. Hello, Sally.
Hello, how you going?
Great, Sally.
Well, look, I'm not a sporting person, and I've only just been new to 5AA. Well, not actually new, but years ago I was. But then I got involved with other issues. And I just heard you say, look, my hubby passed away in July, and
God bless.
I've just we're involved. I'm on a committee of a local community radio station at Semaphore, but we don't have talkback radio. So turned at night time or mid-afternoon to 5AA, and I heard you say about blue blood. So that never left Australia. I've never left Australia. I was born in a private hospital on the Esplanade at Semaphore. Never left here. I married a man that was born and brought up in Angaston, South Australia. He became a Port Adelaide copper, and he just loved Port Adelaide people. But he passed away in July. We got married, and I've just sort of turned to 5AA lately because our community radio station doesn't have talkback.
Oh, well done, Sally. Welcome aboard.
And when I heard you say never left South Australia, but that's not the main issue. Years ago, we've got 4 sons. They're in their late 40s and one's mid-50s. And we had a gathering a little while ago to sort out what was going to happen with my hubby's things that you do. But it turned into a little bit of a comedy thing as well. And they said many years ago, Mum, one of our sons said many years ago, and I know he's not with you now, but it does relate to your radio station. Mum, do you remember years ago when you were only in your 40s, you had a big crush on KG? And I said, and I said, oh, yeah, because he was a good looker.
Sally.
And they said, do you remember what Dad said? And I said, no, I can't remember that. And Grant said to me, oh, do you want me to go and play bloody cricket?
Sally, beautiful memories and stories, and, yeah, sorry for your loss. And Kenneth George Cunningham can be heard from 9 to 12 every Saturday, Sally, and he is 85. And he is still crooning it.
50 years, over 50 years on the radio, isn't he?
But there will never, ever be another Kenneth George Cunningham. Sally, thanks for your call. You're in line for that Rusden Black Gut Shiraz. Let's do this.
Timmy and Terry's tips.
G'day, Tez. Campo here. Timmy's swanning himself round the Barossa, having a few wines on his Christmas. So, unfortunately, you've got me and our good sidekick, Rowey. So, 7. Are you at Morphettville? There's the Twilight meeting there. Yeah, so 7 races today.
About to run race 5. So, the previous, actually, race 4 was won by number 1, Being Our Angel, part owned by some former absolute stars of the round ball game here in, well, not just South Australia, Milana Varnovic, John Niskols, Luci Signore, they were on track as well. So he just won the previous, Being Our Angel. Race 5's about to be run. We've got 7 races. We've probably got, I reckon, nearly 5,000 people on track, boys. It's been a great roll-up.
And hot down there, Tez. I remember going to a Crows Christmas break up down there. You couldn't get away from the heat down there.
Yeah, no, there's some cloud cover about, and there's a bit of a light breeze as well. As you know, we're reasonably close to to Glenelg here at Morphettville, so it's not unbearable, Campo.
Good. Well, I'll give you one that I've had a look in here. So I've gone race 7, number 9 tonight. Greatest of Ease at 8.50. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, and I think it's got a good chance. Garrett Lynch has got 2 in that race, 8 Caring Lass and 9 Greatest of Ease. I think they've both got legitimate chances. I'm just looking at John's numbers. He's tipped Navy Gold to win, but he's got Caring Lass and Greatest of Ease 2nd and 3rd pick. So certainly there with a chance in the last, number 9.
Well, and we're interactive here, Tez. I'll get back to one tomorrow at Randwick, but we're interactive here. We got a text from a listener. What happened to Galileo Gold last week at Strath? Apparently they got a nice tip, but something happened to it.
No, he ran 2nd, got beaten a whisker, wins in 1 more bound. So he ran super. And just tell your listener to keep following because he's going to win his share of races.
Oh, very good. Okay, we'll write that down. Now, Randwick tomorrow, it's a Group 2 race, the Ingham. Gringotts is the favourite, but carrying 61 kilos. But I'm going to go for Yorkshire, who's carrying 53 kilos, Tez.
Yeah, certainly got a chance. Gringotts has earned that weight. He's been in great form for Kieran Maher, and I can understand, why he still may run favourite. But they say weight can stop a train. So, Yorkshire, I think it's certainly there with a good chance as well, Campo.
And anything else for us? What's your tip for the next test?
Oh, gee whiz. Hopefully for it to go 5 days, but I don't know if that'll happen.
That'll be a good one.
Yeah. Look, my tips for tomorrow, boys. We're racing at Gawler tomorrow. Race 1, number 3, Harmonic Dancer, should get favourite backers off to a fly, so I think it'll win race 1. I like race 2, number 5, Overstrike, at about $5. I think it's got a really good chance for Chris Beeg and Caitlin Jones. And the other one I like there tomorrow at a similar price is race 8, number 5, Done Real. So they're my 3 for Gawler tomorrow. And then Johnny and I then front up at Bordertown on Sunday for Bordertown Cup Day. So we've got plenty on.
Big week ahead. Merry Christmas, Tez, and thanks for your year.
Tez.
Cheers, boys.
Well done, Terry McAuliffe there, racing.com. Now, we're going to give away our Rusden Blackgut Shiraz. Congratulations. You've won a bottle of Rusden Blackgut Shiraz, rusdenwines.com.au. Not a lot of competition, to be fair.
Who'd you go with?
Well, I thought we might as well give it to Sally from Birkenhead. First-time caller, first-time listener, and first-time winner.
Geez, Ken will be flat.
Yeah, actually, Sally, you're not going to win it.
You can't renege.
Oh.
No, you can't.
Ken was good.
No, Ken was outstanding, but
I forgot about Ken.
There was no communication. You just went off half-cocked.
Well, what tends to happen here? The producers put a name under my grill, and I've got to read the name out.
Well,
then generally Timmy takes control. It's another job I just can't do, Campo.
Well, why wouldn't you just write a couple of names down?
Well, Sally won't be listening. Can we gaff her and just give it the other rooster?
No.
We've already given it to her.
Yep.
Done. Well, Sally, you've won it, okay? Now, our guys will ring your guys. That's how it works. And we'll get that Rusden to you. Put it away, and Christmas morning you will absolutely love it. Stay with us. It is 5:57. Next hour, we have World Athletics Field Athlete of the Year. Now, you'll all remember this lady. Always lights up the screen with a smile.
Yep.
She writes in a journal after every jump. She jumps well over 6'6". She loves the Lord, and we might speak about that, the Lord being the God, our God, same God, whatever God. Let's not go there. Everybody's looking at me sideways. She's a lovely lady, a great award. We'll do that after the 6 o'clock news.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Cluedo is coming to the stage. Was it Miss Scarlet in the kitchen with the candlestick? Or Professor Plum in the library with the rope? Murder and blackmail are on the menu when 6 guests gather at Body Manor for a night they'll never forget. It's Cluedo the play, the hilarious murder mystery. This fast, furious and funny whodunit will leave you dying of laughter. Cluedo, a killer night out, literally. Opens March at Her Majesty's Theatre. Book now at cluedoplay.com.au.
Harris Scarf Friends sale is on now. Save 50% off full-price cookware by ScanPan, 40% off full-priced air fryers by Smith & Noble, 40% off full-price dinner sets and glassware. Sale ends soon. Conditions apply. Harris Scarf. Great brands, great prices.
If your air conditioner is over 15 years old, it's costing you way too much to run. With today's technology on ducted and split systems, REQ air conditioning can reduce your running costs considerably with brands like Mitsubishi Electric, keeping your entire home at the perfect temperature all year round for less. Stay cool, stay warm, save money with REQ Air Conditioning and Energy Solutions. Google REQ Air Conditioning for a free in-home quote.
Ironman 4x4 Lonsdale is having a huge grand opening and you're invited. Gear up for your chance to win up to $5,000 off your Ironman 4x4 gear.
There you go. You'll also find amazing bundle deals on rooftop tents and awnings, plus buy a bull bar and you'll score a winch for half the price. Save around $500. They've got one-day only giveaways dropping throughout the event. Just drop in and then just stick around, and you never know what you might be able to snag.
Well, and not only that, you'll fuel up with some free coffee, check out the unbeatable offers, and bring the kids for hours of entertainment on our giant jumping castle.
Yeah, it's all happening at the Ironman 4x4 Lonsdale's grand opening, 33 Sheriffs Road, Lonsdale, Saturday, December 13th from 9 till 3.
Stop the clock. The biggest BYD offers are happening now at BYD. We're putting power back in your pocket with up to $4,500 cash back on your favourite BYD models. Drive home in the powerful Shark 6 Ute, the athletic Sea Lion 7 or the versatile Atto 3. That's up to $4,500 cash back on selected new BYD models for a limited time this December. Visit BYD Medindi, Fullerton, Salisbury, St Mary's or Ranella today. T's and C's apply. MVD 321623.
The news and information that matters. This is 5AA News. Always Adelaide.
Hot tonight and the chance of a thunderstorm tomorrow, a high of 27. With the 6 o'clock news, I'm Kendall Brettig. AFL great Stephen Silvani says the family's considering an appeal as his son Tom awaits sentencing for rape. His family has urged the judge not to impose a too lengthy sentence, saying the 23-year-old's prospects of rehabilitation were good. The woman he raped has described his actions as calculated and evil. Mr Silvani gave a brief statement outside court along with his wife Jo.
Our goal is to clear his name and bring him home. We ask for our privacy and to be respectful. We're very grateful for our ongoing support and our family.
A former Hells Angels bikie has faced court charged with the murder of father of two, Chris Robertson. His body was found in a Lonsdale warehouse in September. He'd been bashed to death. 30-year-old Dylan James Danaher appeared via video link. He made no application for bail and was remanded in custody till July. Outback Wrangler Matt Wright will spend 5 months behind bars after being sentenced in the Northern Territory Supreme Court for obstructing investigations into a fatal helicopter crash. His Netflix co-star Chris Wilson was killed and the pilot left a paraplegic in the crash in 2022. The chopper was owned and operated by Wright's company. The state government has accepted 129 recommendations of the Royal Commission into domestic, family and sexual violence. $674 million has been set aside over the next 10 years to implement them. Premier Peter Malinauskas has reaffirmed there will not be a ban on smacking.
So there are already laws in place, very clear laws, that provide for a parent who disciplines their child in an unacceptable way. Violence being used for the purposes of maliciousness or to the satisfaction of the perpetrator. You know, this is already accounted for in the criminal law and people do get held to account for it.
Labor has named its candidate for the seat of Mawson at the upcoming election. Long-time local and respected community leader Jenny Mitten will stand for the seat vacated by the retiring Leon Bignell. While Ashton Hearn has announced her shadow leadership team, Sam Telfer's been dumped as shadow treasurer to make way for Ben Hood. Heidi Girolamo will take over Ms Hearn's former health portfolio, and former leader Vincent Tarzia will stay on the front bench in the sport, recreation and racing portfolio. Brittany Higgins has been declared bankrupt after the defamation victory by her former boss, Linda Reynolds. The federal court heard Ms Higgins' estate must be sequestered under the Bankruptcy Act with a trustee to take over her financial affairs. It'll be up to the trustee to explore if Ms Higgins has any money left from the $2.4 million payout that she received from Australian taxpayers. 2 more locations will soon have mobile phone detection cameras installed. North East Road at Valley View and Paynham Road at Felixstowe have been selected based on their high traffic flow. The cameras are expected to be switched on by mid-next year, joining 5 others already operating around Adelaide. However, this time there'll be no grace period. The Crows are making changes off the field, with Police Commissioner Grant Stevens set to join the club's board. He replaces former club champion Mark Prosciutto, who's stepped down.
The commentary around Grant Stevens replacing Mark Prosciutto, I'm never going to sort of have a crack at Mark in terms of his football skill versus mine. My last game of competitive footy was in year 8.
Now turning to 5AA sport, and Dave Warner says Usman Khawaja deserves a chance to leave Test cricket on his own terms. The 38-year-old missed the Brisbane Test through injury. The former opener says Khawaja deserves to be recalled for the 3rd Ashes Test in Adelaide starting on Wednesday.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you know, it's like everyone gets injured. And at the end of the day, Travis put his hand up to bat in the situation that he was in. He came out and batted the way that Travis Head does, and you know, you've seen plenty of interviews from Trav just saying at the end of the day that's Uzi's spot.
The teams will fly into Adelaide tomorrow. It's a top-of-the-table clash tonight between the Adelaide 36ers and Melbourne United. The Sixers can consolidate top spot with a win. And swimming is trying something different tonight in Brisbane. Richard French reports.
It's been dubbed Australia versus the world, but with an asterisk, as the Americans are not competing. But the big Australian stars will be there: Cam McAvoy, Kaylee McEwen and Molly O'Callaghan, amongst others. McEwen hoping the event will help Australians take more notice of swimmers, as she says compared to track and field, they don't get enough recognition.
You know, they make a semi-final, it's the best thing ever. You see swimmers making a semi-final, it's hardly making the papers.
The 3-hour event tonight will see 25-metre races and elimination formats.
Now checking 5AA traffic.
Blair Athol, a crash to look out for. Prospect Road near Grand Junction Road with delays outbound. Mitcham Breakdown getting sorted there. Blair Road near Waterbury Road, just near the train station. Look out for that burst water main at Mile End South Road near the Febby Theatre, making it slow going tonight. Got a camera too, Morford Road, Seacombe Heights. As South Australians, our coast is always called to us. Support the people who make the place. Start planning your next coastal visit at southaustralia.com. Adelaide's most accurate traffic on 5AA.
To the weather, hot tonight before a cool change. The chance of a thunderstorm and 27 tomorrow. Partly cloudy and 23 for Sunday and Monday, then heating up again during the week. Right now, 34. Now let's see what's happening on 9 News tonight.
Thanks, I'm Alice Monfries. Tonight's headlines: a driver has managed to walk away after a crash sent his van flying down a busy road in Prospect. The parents of Tom Silvani have tearfully defended their rapist son outside court. And phone detection cameras will be switched on Paynham Road and North East Road. Don't worry, you haven't missed the news. Start over on 9 Now as soon as you're home.
The Adelaide Showground Farmers Market has a producer's guarantee. Everything is produced by the people selling it, so it's all local. It means you know who distilled your gin, who baked your bread, whose chooks laid your eggs, and who picked your veggies. It means less food miles, reducing your carbon footprint, and your food is tastier, fresher, and often lasts longer. Join as a member at the Adelaide Showground Farmers Market to save 10% on everything all year long. Visit us every Sunday morning from 8:30 to 12:30.
It's Professor Mike Steer here. My team's hard at work monitoring the algal bloom and helping our environment to recover from its impact. Work is underway on fish breeding programs, large-scale reef restoration and replanting seagrass meadows, along with ongoing research on algal blooms. It's all part of the $100 million Algal Bloom Summer Plan from the South Australian and federal governments, and it's happening now. A message from the Government of South Australia.
In Adelaide and across South Australia, this is 5AA, always Adelaide. Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Nicola Olasagas is jumping first to have a go, put the pressure on everyone else, and that's just what the Australian does. And a glorious gold for Nicola Olasagas. Finally, she takes the global outdoor title.
Well, our Nicola Olasagas is crowned World Athletics Field Athlete of the Year. Just listen to that. World Athletics Field Athlete of the Year. What an honour. Nicola, welcome and congratulations.
Thank you so much. It's been a year to remember.
Every time we see you light up our screen, you just beam with that smile. Oh, okay, when you're about to jump, it's very much concentration, but God, have you been able to wipe that smile off your face?
Yeah, not yet. It's been. I mean, I love the opportunity to jump, and every time that I do get to jump, it is that thing that you train every day to have the opportunity to do. So, of course, if you don't do it with joy, you're probably in the wrong profession. So, to do all of that and then get the gold this year was just the cherry on top.
But what a season. I'm probably not going to read it all out, but both indoor and outdoor world titles, the Diamond League crown in Zurich. You reset the Oceania record at 2.04. That is one season and a half, isn't it?
Yeah, it's almost like everything that you aim for in years. Like, this is my 20th year of jumping now, and I feel like what I achieved sort of even in a span of a few weeks sort of summarise 20 years of work in those moments.
Australian Athletics CEO Simon Hollingsworth, and we all rate his opinion clearly. He's got a quote here. Let me read it to you. I don't know whether you've heard it or seen it. Nicola's season sits amongst the greatest in Australian athletics history. That is high praise.
Well, it's the second, and correct me if I'm wrong, Nicola, you're the second Australian, and the other one was Sally Pearson, who was able to do the same thing in 2011.
Yes, and I mean, Sally is like a real pioneer of the sport, just with how far she could go. The World Athletics have decided to have separate field and track and out of stadium awards, where they didn't have that back in Sally's days. That was just the one title. So I still think that's something definitely to aim for in the future. But for now, we'll definitely take that the World Athletics Award. Just with so much thanksgiving, because sometimes you have a good season, but then other people can just have a better season. I mean, that's the nature of the sport. So for this year to be voted for that was, incomparably special.
Now, talk to us about your journaling, Nicola. I'm fascinated with it. I've been part of a coaching, and we've spoke to players about writing things down and affirmations and learning from you. You write it down after every jump. I was watching you on the TV at the World Championships, and I was interested. You sit down, you grab your pen, you open your book up, and then you write a few things down. Is it more about the technical or more about the emotional part of your jump?
Yeah, it's a great question. So I started in 2019 writing things down after every jump when I had a chat to my sports psych, Mike. Love that it rhymes. And he was just saying, we started working together purely because I found myself not being able to perform in really high-pressure situations and started to lose that kind of focus and that joy. And he said, well, what's something that you can do that helps you learn? Like, what's a way that you can learn and focus? And I said, well, I just love to write things down. I have a whole bunch of journals. And so we sort of came up with this idea of having some of my major cues, so it's things that you work on during a competition and in a high jump, write them all down, and then after every jump, rate out of 10, just if I nailed those things or if I need to have work on them. And what it did was it shifted my focus from what's going on around me, where am I, do I have to perform, like all of that thing, and just actually enjoy of, okay, what have I done well and what do I need to work on? And so I started doing that in 2019, and it's just been a working system. So we've done it again and again and again, and it's as well as it's my normal training diary as well. So I'll have all of my lessons of everything that I do each day with my training, and it's an important part as well because there can be some things that you write in there which can be motivational. Like I usually have one day off a week, so it might be me doing some watercolor painting in there or writing down something I heard. Like sometimes I'm at church and the preacher will just say something where I'm like, I need to write that down right now in my journal. So when I'm at the World Champs, I need to listen to that and remind myself. So yeah, the journal has become like an extension of myself even. Like it's just become what I do out there, and I really enjoy it.
What drew you to the sport, Nicola? I mean, it looks bloody dangerous. I'm not sure I'd be that keen in running flat out and then trying to throw myself 2 metres in the air over a pole.
Yeah, well, the good thing is, like, I mean, with pole vault, you're sort of having to go, 5 metres in the air.
Yeah.
That's a little bit more dangerous. But, for me, with high jump, I was super tall as a kid. Really, really tall, not coordinated whatsoever. So any ball sports were out. I think I only got into my basketball team to do the jump ball, and then they subbed me off again. Like, I wasn't really that good at many sports. So when it came to high jump, it just seemed to make sense to me. You do a few steps, you land on this big mattress, and you've flown over a bar in the meantime. I thought, yeah, I can do that. And so I started that when I was 8. Because I fell in love with it, and it was just fun. It made sense to me, and the more that I started doing it, I realized that, it was a gift that I had, and it had potential to really take me all over the world and do something exciting and fun. And I started training with my coach 17 years ago, actually. I'm still with him 17 years later.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, we still train together every day, and we have he always believed in me. So he always stood by me and said, no, I reckon you'll be one of the best in the world. Just keep going. So, yeah, I think that's a combination of I started the sport, but then I was surrounded by people that believed that I had something special and kept me going.
The other thing about you, Nicola, which I do love, I mean, I'm a Catholic, so are you, Campo. You have a strong faith. Is that something that's gotten stronger as you become a more world-renowned athlete, or is it just your faith?
Yeah, no, it definitely becomes just part of who I am. Like, I mean, when I was 20, I came through this crossroads in my life when I had been pursuing sport with my whole heart, just really intensely. But I was finding the reason of why I was doing it. One thing, I was good at it, yes, but the other part of it was that I felt like if I finally made an Olympics or got a gold medal, I'd feel like I had purpose in my life. And no matter how much I trained, it never felt enough. And when I came to that point of realizing I can't earn my my purpose in life, I can't use my sport in order to have an existence of why I'm here. And in that moment, I really just surrendered my own dreams and I put them into the hands of God. And I said, like, show me my purpose outside of this. And I just want to give my life to you. And as soon as I did that, I just got this love that really filled my heart. And I knew that Jesus had a plan for my life that was bigger than high jump. And I went into it, and it was finally the place where I felt this freedom when jumping. I'd never experienced it as a kid or as a teenager. And the more success that I have gotten, it doesn't change the way that I see myself or even the way that I can communicate with God. He's took me through, like, times of disappointment and in the valleys, but I got closer to him. And then when I've been on this sort of victory season, it still is the same hand that's guiding me. And I love that I don't have to be determined or scared. Let's say if I don't win the next world championship in 2 years' time, like, I know that my value and my identity is not in what I do, but it's in who I am with God.
Yeah, well done, Nicola. Has God got a plan? He has for all of us. Gold in LA in 2028?
Yeah. I mean, I hope, I definitely hope to be in LA for sure, but I even see there's possibilities. I'm in the age group where I could push to go to Brisbane 2032 as well. Yep. So I think another 2 Olympics would be incredible.
Wow. Yep.
That would probably be a bit of a goal of mine for these next few years of setting up things in place that I could stay that long in the sport. But at this stage where I am, I'm just enjoying it 1 year at a time. And
well done.
Just trusting that, wherever I'm meant to be, I'm going to be at that time.
Well, and the other thing, Nicola, just on that, you're a 2-time Olympian and you're looking in the next 8 to 10 years. The AOC committed $50 million over between 2026 and 32, and there's sort of 3 grants that they're going to inject into the sport. So it's obviously hard being an Olympian, Rowey, in terms of being able to, provide and have a job. They're elite athletes, not like AFL or
well,
golfers.
Nicola used to have to do the dishes.
Correct. So now there's a team selection, $5,000 per. There's a return to Olympic grant. So
Excellent.
if the females, if they post having a child, they can get a grant to come back in, and also a retirement grant as well. Great idea, Nicola.
Yeah, I think it's important because there's so many athletes where you can't really have a job or sustain doing anything else outside of all the training and the recovery that you need. So to have the AOC backing us to say, hey, if you make this team, we're going to look forward to supporting you and your retirement, or if you decide to have children and come back in the sport. I think it does increase a lot of opportunities for us that we never really had before. And it also allows us to think about long-term decisions of not being worried about, well, what am I going to do next? And if you have to balance too many things at once during your career, it's a real game changer, because especially with athletics, we don't tend to make money unless you're really at that very, very top end of the world. So before you get to that stage, it's hard work. So to know that if you can make an Olympic Games, which is maybe more achievable than being the best in the world, you get to have that opportunity to be supported by your nation and feel like you're really contributing to the whole of Australia.
Well, Nicola, thanks for your time. A proud moment for you, for your family, and for us as Australians. Well done. Just keep flying over that bar, and we'll watch you with real keen interest. Nicola, thanks for your time.
Yes, thank you so much.
How good. Nicola Olaslager's there, crowned World Athletics Field Athlete of the Year, our guest.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
End the year on a high with a great deal from Mawson Lakes Volkswagen. The huge end-of-year stock clearance sale is on now with new and demo Volkswagens priced to clear. Get immediate delivery and easy finance options. Hurry in for your perfect model and colour. The sooner you get to the showroom, the better your chance of scoring your dream car. Mawson Lakes Volkswagen's end-of-year stock clearance sale. End soon, so hurry. Salisbury Highway, just a short drive from the city.
South Australia, it's time to gather round. The 2026 AFL Gather Round. A festival of footy returns to our backyard from Thursday, April 9 to Sunday, April 12. Gather your mates and gather your family for a massive week of footy, food and festival fun. From Adelaide Oval right through to the Barossa, get in on it. Tickets on sale now. Tickets and more info at gatherround.afl.
Catching up with family and friends at home is always a special time. Preparing fresh, tasty food is equally important. Make life easy with a welcome hand from your local Barnacle Bill. Less time in the kitchen means more time with family and friends. Barnacle Bill's variety of nutritious, delicious food is ready for pickup or delivery. And remember, it's Barnacle Bill for seafood. And much, much more.
Introducing Marook, the latest masterpiece from Selector Homes. This stunning 2-storey pole frame home features 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, offering open and spacious living areas. Marook is perfect for riverfront, seaside and hillside properties. Enjoy the decking beneath the main roof, ideal for outdoor relaxation. Selector Homes embrace innovation, utilising the latest building materials. Visit selectorhomes.com.au or visit their display centre at Burton.
Caring for someone you love is rewarding, but it can be overwhelming. Juggling work, appointments, the home, and trying to make sure they stay safe and supported. It's a lot for one person, but you don't have to do it alone. At Nurturing Independence, we step in gently with personalised support from people who truly understand the challenges. We help your loved ones stay independent and confident at home while giving you breathing room. Find out more at nurturingindependence.com.au.
When it comes to reducing pain and rebuilding strength, Kaiser leaves nothing to chance. Our university-qualified health professionals don't just treat problem areas. They design personalised training programs using Swiss-engineered machines unique to Kaiser. These machines safely isolate the affected area, test your strength, and help rebuild your muscles for a stronger, more active and healthier life. Kaiser, building strength with precision in Norwood and coming soon to Glenelg.
The 5AA Sports Show with Rowey and Timmy G.
Wouldn't mind watching Hetty come out at 5 on a hot day in Adelaide with 200 on the board and seeing what he can do, but at the same time he's a bums-on-seat cricketer wherever he bats. But yeah, I guess it comes down to the strategy. Do they want...
Yeah, that's Tim Payne, our strikers coach on Travis Head. What a great luxury. He can come in at 5 or he can open. Either way, he's going to open you up, isn't he?
Well, that's right. I mean, he either takes control of you early or he gets you late.
He'll either take the game away from you or put you in the game. He's a ripper.
Especially if it's going to be hot.
Yeah, my word. So that's Tim Payne, talking about Tim Payne, the 5AA Sports Lounge. It includes reserve seating, a gourmet barbecue pre-match meal and beverage package. Winner gets that. You've got to be over the age of 18. So first caller through now, 822 30055, and you get those tickets. Adelaide Strikers, they take on Melbourne Stars Tuesday, 23rd of December. You want to be there at Adelaide Oval. That'll be the hottest ticket in town. tickets and more info from adelaidestrikers.com.au. First caller, get to it right now as we get to that. Campo, thanks for the show, mate, for filling in. Brilliant.
Thanks for the year. I've enjoyed working with you this year, because I won't see you till next year.
No, you won't. It's been a good year.
It has been a busy year, hasn't it?
It's obviously my last show. Timmy's going to do next week. So to Timmy G, you star, thank you. Been a terrific season. Sam on the panel. Sammy's with Timmy. He's on the bus. He's on the way here. They're joined at the hip, those two. They really are. They're tight. Justin, our executive producer, thank you guys for two things. One, putting up with me. That's a hard thing.
No, not really.
I can be a little bit. I don't think I'm high maintenance, but I'm inappropriate.
That would be a fair assessment.
It would be. Well, I do.
You keep us on our toes.
I do say the wrong thing.
You keep us on our toes. We love it.
And maybe the other thing is trying to make me relevant. Like many a time, it was only just the other day I said, Sam, can you come around here and help me log on to this and get my accreditation for this? And poor old Justin's the same. They do the same. To our listeners, a massive thank you. I mean, they are the show.
Well,
Their interaction. Maria, who's prolific on the...
prolific?
She is. Is it a she or a he or an it or a them or a they? Do they have a pronoun? What the hell is a pronoun? But Maria, whatever you are, thank you, and all our other texters. Our sponsors get to keep us on air, and it's never lost on me how lucky we are that people will support us for us to be able to do what we do. I mean, we are. It's the best seat in town. It's the cheapest seat in town. Stud always said, you'll never get a better job. This is the best job you'll ever have. And he's right. I mean, he is, Campo.
Well, he's done it for a long time.
Would you rather be cutting up bloody tape or sit there and... No, exactly right. So to all our listeners, to everyone, have a great break. Have a Merry Christmas to you, Campo, and your family. I hope 2026 is happy and healthy. You get those two things right. The rest
goes a long way.
Success and all that. Who cares if your team wins or loses? Yours will lose because it's Carlton. Mine will win because it's
Be
the
careful,
mighty
gather
Crows.
round.
But mate, have a ripper. Have a great break. Thank you to everyone. Keep listening because after the break, Fox Cricket commentator Ishagua.
Rowey and Timmy G on the 5AA Sports Show.
Time is running out to make the most of the massive end-of-year savings at Optical by National Pharmacies. Right now, you can save 20% off all prescription eyewear or 25% off with a National Pharmacies membership. All health funds are welcome at any of our 19 Optical by National Pharmacy stores. But hurry, offer ends December 31. Terms and conditions apply.
SA. It's who we are. It's what we do. It's where you know your barista by name, and they know yours. Where your fruit and veg shop keeps you smiling with seasonal goodness straight from the farm. And your favourite local spot always comes through with the goods. It's all the things that make us, us. And buying local means $1 spent here stays here. So when you're out and about, look for the state logo and buy SA for SA. A message from the Government of South Australia.
When you're cooking up a seafood storm, go straight to the people that process and distribute it. Samtas Seafoods. The best quality and best prices for all of your seafood. Load up your freezer and mix and match up to 4 kilograms of premium seafood for just $60. And what about the range? Atlantic salmon portions, flathead and barramundi fillets, crumb gar, salt and pepper squid, crumb prawns and more. Mix and match 4 kilos for just $60. Only at Samtas Seafoods. Open 7 days. Factory direct, Richmond Road, Richmond.
Interested in contributing to medical research? CMAX is conducting a clinical trial for a potential treatment that could help people living with major depressive disorder. This investigational treatment may have perception-altering effects and could support future advancements in psychological health. If you're aged between 21 and 50 and generally healthy, you might be eligible to participate. Spend one night at CMAX on 4 occasions, attend multiple follow-up visits and get paid for your time. Apply today at cmax.com.au.
I've found Homemade takes the stress out of managing home care services, so you get the support you need your way. They're friendly, knowledgeable and here to help, so you don't have to figure out aged care on your own.
Hi, how may I help?
And with their lower rates, they make quality care affordable, which is why they're Australia's best value home care. Join now and you'll get a $1,200 gift card. Terms and conditions apply. Visit homemadesupport.com.au.
Rowey and Timmy G, the 5AA Sports Show.
Cricket royalty head to Adelaide for the third test, which we think Campo is the best test. Our next guest is Isha Gura, Fox Sports. Watch every ball of the Ashes live and ad break free during play on KO Sports. Isha, welcome again.
Great to be on the show. Thanks, guys.
Oh, brilliant. Love chatting to you each and every year when the Adelaide Test is on. Now, let's start here. You're co-hosting a wine and wicket show. Tell us about that at the Botanic Lodge.
Yeah, that's right. Monday night, I've been doing a fundraising tour for my charity, Take Her Lead, and there are some tickets still up for grabs, but we just need to know by tomorrow morning. So you've got all evening to try and buy a ticket, and they are limited spaces, so it's kind of first come, first serve. But it's Jonathan Agnew, Phil Tufnell, Jason Gillespie, and we've got the Times wine critic, Will Lyons, there, and we've got Beck Hardy and her wines. It's just going to be a big kind of fun night. You know, we'll have some discussions, some Q&As, and it's quite an intimate thing. So just 40 seats, and go to @RicksAshes and DM on the Instagram page for you to find out more.
And we'll put that on our socials as well. So on this night, what comes first, wine or wickets?
Well, there's a few bowlers in there.
Yeah.
So maybe it is wickets first.
It might be wickets. Now, you strike me as a crisp, fruity, nice on the palate Fiorano type. Are you a Riesling? Do you like it? You're in the capital of wine, Isha.
I know. It's very dangerous for me when I come to Adelaide. I do like my wine. I love my Pinot Noir.
Okay.
And I love my buttery oaky Chardonnay, and I don't mind the sparkling either.
Wow.
Well, I was wrong.
You were completely
But
wrong.
I have to say, the Barossa Valley and Basket Press.
The Rockford, yeah.
That's
up there. Basket Press, that's still probably the best wine I've ever had.
Have you had their sparkling?
I haven't.
Oh, well, Isha, while you're here, get that down your tonsils. That is, have a nice little sip of that.
Well, it's perfect conditions in the summer, chilled.
Hey, Isha, before we get on to the cricket night, we've got you. I love your cricket brain. I say that each and every year. Take Her Lead charity. Can you just elaborate a bit more on that?
Yep. So it became a charity a couple of years ago. I founded it because we were seeing that girls that are still dropping out